Howdy doody, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Hydra. You're on the channel. Yoris is GMing, so I'm not going to do too much of an intro. I'll leave that to him. Over to you.
Just 1 second. There we go.
Was that too quick?
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, welcome to the Green Hell. That is the name of this campaign, and the reason for that will become clear. Probably, maybe not today, but we'll see. We'll see. We are starting this session, this story, with a little bit of music. Let's go with this. That's a little bit sad, but it is sad because you have left the old world. Probably not for the best of reasons. Probably something forced you to leave. And you decided to, well, get on board of this ship of daredevils and fortune seekers and, well, maybe it's more of a ship of fools, really. But anyway, you've been on board for about 5 weeks. The captain's done his job pretty good. You stayed out of trouble for most of the voyage. There were some dark elf slavers at one point, but a few shots from the cannons quickly persuaded them to well, seek easier prey, basically. And without much of a hassle, you've reached your destination. Whether this destination was expected or not, that's up to you. But you arrive in Nuevo Lucini, which is a largest town, small city. It started out as a den of thieves, but more and more fortune seekers came to this place. So it has become a little bit less thievy and more opportunistic. But before you set foot on land, we have to decide on how well you have fared this voyage. So I will ask each of you to make an endurance roll, and this is going to be a difficult endurance roll. For anyone that has been working safe passage, work passage, it is going to be minus 30. So that is, what is that? Hard. For anyone that is has done the passage in the comfort of a cabin, it is going to be challenging. And for anyone that is an ogre, they're going to have an extra minus 10. So whatever you fancy, I think for you it will be a minus 10 then, because the ship is not really fitted out for ogres, and the rations were rather, well, lacking.
Alright, sounds good.
Yep.
Sorry, what was it for a cabin again?
Just
Average or...
Yeah.
What if... So I shared, like, allowed Greg to be in my cabin. Does that give him any kind of...
He's rolling at a minus 10.
Oh, okay. Just a minus 10.
Yep.
There we go.
Does Tenacious give me any sort of benefit here? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
We start as we mean to go on.
And yep. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. Oh, let's just kill this music.
Spicy.
Well, it's actually pretty good because you have arrived in the tropical land of Lustria, and I will
That's it, boys.
There you go.
I'm off to the beach. I'm gonna go get myself a nice cocktail and sit on the beach for the next 7 hours.
Kill the music a bit, and let's start with the town music. That's better. There you go. Yeah, you're at the docks, and apparently Cletus, well, you are fine. 5 weeks on this ship really well gave you your sailor's legs, so to speak. So you only suffer one fatigue condition, and this fatigue condition will last until you get a good night's sleep. So it's not just a couple of hours, it will last until you get some decent sleep. So regardless, this voyage has been stressful. I'm afraid that Curlwise and Gurg, you will each get 3 fatigue conditions, and they will also last until you get a good night's sleep. And with a good night's sleep, I mean not just, you know, sleeping out your drink at the somewhere at the bottom of the stairs or something, but in a proper, you know, sleeping place. This person is not here. The captain well wakes you, or but it's early mornings, and the captain notifies you that you will be making land, and explains to you the proceedings, that in this place you have to first register at the harbour master before you can enter town. It is voluntary, you don't have to register, but if you get caught in some kind of trouble in town and you are not registered, you will be dropped in the jungle. So it is wise to register. And there currently is a line in front of the harbour master's office, and you are in said line. People are walking on docks. It is busy. You are in the new port, and the captain has explained that this is the port for trade ships that are not local, so they sail under a different flag than the Lucchini flag. And it's busy. Up to you.
Do we know each other? I would like to ask.
You've been on the same ship for 5 weeks.
I would assume so. I'll assume we're stood next to each other in the queue as well.
Yep.
Very well.
Excuse me, Mr. Halfling.
Hi.
Do you have anywhere to sleep?
Not really. In this town, I don't know anything about it, but I'm sure that maybe we could find something that we can go to.
I need some people to pitch in with, and you look like you've got a little bit of money. I'm very good at negotiating, so between me and you, we'll get somewhere cushy.
Well, I'm sure you've met my friend Greg here. Hey, Greg, come and introduce yourself. Sorry, I've forgotten your name.
You can call me Clee.
Hey, Greg, come meet Clee.
You can call me Gurg, and if you're looking for somewhere to sleep, I could just hit you over the head.
I'm okay, thanks. I've been sleeping on a deck for long enough.
No, Gurg, be nice. I'm sure that we could all find somewhere to sleep if if we work together. Then yeah, we can find somewhere.
Yeah, that's it. Teamwork.
All we gotta do first is stand in this line and register. I don't know how long that's gonna take. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of people here.
Maybe Gurg can, like, you know, make us skip ahead because, you know, he's big.
I don't know if I
Pretty
want to.
tired though. Ogres aren't one for ships, and I'd rather stay on dry land.
I can't say I blame you there, Gurk. I mean, the cabin itself that I paid for, I definitely shouldn't. Well, I mean, it wasn't. I don't think it was worth the money. But, I like to think that maybe it helped you a little bit.
Well, I'm still here, ain't I?
Well, that's good. Okay. Well, yeah. What's going on with this line?
Let's take a look. What is going on with the line? I need to do this one. There we go. Yeah, you're standing there in the line, but gradually it progresses. People are working on the dock.
Why do I see Hagar?
Oh yeah. Tokens.
Sorry, I'm derailing you. My bad.
Oh, this woman is maybe a bit too upper classy for there, but doesn't really matter. Gurk. You are standing there in line, and suddenly the sun gets obscured, and a shadow falls over you, which is strange because normally you're the one casting shadows over other people, and you hear a dark voice behind you, and you turn around and you see the biggest ogre you have ever seen, even tall even for an ogre. And he says to you,
"Look at what we got here. It's a little runt. Yeah, what you doing here, boy? Eh? Looking for your mummy?"
And you notice that behind this tall fellow is indeed another fellow, sort of similar looking, and he also joins in the laughter. And now that you take a good look, there are more ogres in this place. Most of them seem to be huffing and puffing away at the laborious task of stevedoring, hauling luggage and stuff. But there's also a couple that seem to be standing guard. Not something you're used to seeing in an imperial city anyway, but...
What you doing in this line, you runt? You joining the land here?
He's asking you.
So I'm gonna reach into my pouch and take my charcoal stick out, put it into my mouth, chew it up, and put it in my lip, kind of like dip, like chewing tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
Spit on the ground.
Well, you asked me about me mammy, huh? Yeah, I am looking for her. And, well, I think I see her right in front of me.
Oh, he's what you got there, Ed. I like this one. Got your mouth, Fred. Come on. Nah, runt. You don't need to stand in line with these humans here. You need to come with us. The ogres need to meet the Khan when they come here.
So he basically tells you to come with them.
Yeah, well, I's not from the kingdoms. I's from Midden Land, and, the name's Gurg. Gurg Rockgut. I'm here looking for rocks.
Rockgut, hey? Well, that don't mean nothing here. All ogres should meet the Khan. It's the rules by Pirate Captain Law.
Well, it seems I have no choice but to leave my compatriots behind. Curly, I'll catch up with you another time.
That's the little round one.
Okay, Gurg. I'll see if I can sign you in.
Yeah,
And
you don't.
if you could get one of them to put my name on something, that would be great.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see what I can do. Have fun.
Are
I'll
you with
look after your
him?
halfling, don't worry. He'll be safe with me.
Is the little round one with you?
They's both with me.
Both of them? Well, I guess he can come. A little round one. Can't vouch for him. But, yeah. We'll take him. We'll take both of them.
And the large one just picks up Curlwise.
Excuse me. I need to sign in with the harbor master.
Oh, don't bother about that. I mean, Khan's word's good for you. You can sign in with him.
Oh, I really rather sign in with the harbor master, but okay. Since I'm like picked up off the ground anyway, so I've got really little say in it.
Don't worry, little one. He ain't trying to eat you, although your time do taste quite good.
The small's coming too.
He's pointing at Cletus.
I just want to make perfectly... Oh, your accent's rubbing off on me. Ugh. I want to make sure that you know I'm not edible, okay? I taste stringy and horrible. I've even got the runs.
The runs, eh? Better
Yeah, I'll
get
come
used to
with.
it then, because the foodie ever do that to you.
And we beckons you to follow him.
I'll follow.
And they march you through the town for a little whiles anyway. In the meantime, the largest ogre, which seems to be called Ed, and his brother Fred, explains to you, Gert, that they have a special way of doing things here.
You see, we have a cushy job here, mate. Us ogres, we got it good here, better than over in the Empire or whatever. Because you see, there's two kinds of jobs here. One is just holding, well, luggage and stuff. That's easy enough for us, you know. The other, they're standing guard over the Yumis. That's easiest of all. Banging a few heads every now and then. Sometimes you get lucky, might even eat one. And in any case, you don't have to go into that fucking jungle. Because nobody wants to go there. And just you be sure you understand what the Khan's gonna say to you. Because you break them rules, this gonna be your head, mate.
And as he has said that, I'm just going to preload the scene and drag you to another scene. You probably not have a token, but that's easily fixed. There's a Cletus, there's a Gurg, and there's a Krillmice, and there's a Bread, and then, oh, there's an Ed, sorry. So everybody got vision?
Yarp.
Okie dokie. You arrive in a borough district of the ogres. You pass through a sort of an archway, and oh, I'm kind of distracted by stuff. There's a, well, it's clearly an ogre district because there's ogres aplenty here, and these tent-like constructions are the things they live in, and yeah, there's also these creatures here. Tell me, have Curlwise and Cletus ever seen ogres before? Probably, yeah. But
Curlwise does.
Yeah, have you seen female ogres before? Ogresses. Ogresses?
I'm gonna say no for fun.
I imagine not either.
Okay.
Oh boy.
What is it, Clee?
Oop, that's the same one.
Have you seen the size of those kahunas?
I mean, they're the size of me.
Be careful, little man. They might try and put you between them. Ugh.
I don't think I would. I'm not sure I would enjoy that.
Yeah, take a good look. Yeah, the little ones tend to prefer, really like the ogresses. It's the titties, you know.
Can't say I fault them myself.
Yeah,
I feel nauseous.
right at home here, you.
I ain't never been round so many of us ogres before. Kinda nice.
Yeah, I imagine so, the runt. Now, let's get you to the con.
And he opens the tent flaps for you for one of the largest tents here. And inside, you are greeted by a dark-ish atmosphere, lamp-lit. Oh, I know what's bothering me. That sounds are way too loud. And in the middle there's a dais with a sort of a throne on it. And on that throne sits, well, next to the throne is what you assume, there she goes, must be a butcher or slaughtermaster or someone like that, except this is a woman, which is not uncommon, but sure is, it raises an eyebrow maybe. And on the throne itself is Khan Slog, as he is introduced, Khan Slog Lizard Eater. How do you approach this person?
I wait for the ogre,
Yeah, ogre
not
first.
knowing ogre etiquette.
People are staring a bit at you, and you maybe you hear the words "Is it lunchtime?"
I've been told there's a con around here. My name's Gurg. I'm here to see him. These two with me, they ain't food.
And disappointed grumblings, but people go their business. The figure on the dais beckons you forward, and you hear he speaks to you in Grumbath. So, assuming you have language Grumbath on your sheet, so please
I do.
make a average roll.
Oh,
Oh dear.
it's intelligence based.
Fatigue.
Fatigue, yep. Yeah, it's been a while since you've heard it, and he speaks a particular accent, and maybe you were taken aback. You were not expecting Grumbath, maybe. But fortunately for you, Ed translates.
Khan wants to know your business here.
Spit. Nice black gob of charcoal and ogre's phlegm onto the floor.
Well now, my business is my own normally, but seeing as how you're the big hoss round here, I guess I better tell you so that I don't become food myself. Well, I done heard about some tasty edibles, some good victuals round here from the spine of Sotek. You see, I'm I'm of the mining kind. And, well, them rocks taste pretty good. I'm sure you know about that, but I've heard of some glowing red ones from the spine of Sotek. I'm here to taste them, here to eat them. That's,
You hear a grumbling around you of people, of the ogres around you in agreement, approving. And Khan Slog, he goes... roll again for your Grumbath. And, oh, I was going to say make it easy because you're a little bit more prepared.
oh,
It's still a failure, but you get something like, oh, that's good, and you could use someone, and a little bit on the small side, something like that.
well, I may be a bit on the small side, but, it's 'cause I've been living in the Empire my whole life. I ain't never been to no kingdoms, so, I could use a bit more food. Speaking of food, you got any food around here? I'm a bit hungry.
He speaks, and after he has spoken, he stands and leaves and points to a buffet. You can roll one time with the easy to see what he said. It's very clear to you now. It was a bit shaky and you're tired, but it was very clear that he said, well, you're welcome. If you behave, follow the rules, you'll be fine. Just don't forget, you either do ogre work, which means guarding or hauling luggage. You don't take other jobs from anyone inside the town. If you're crazy, you can go work in the jungle. There's the buffet, help yourself.
Well, seems like the Khan likes you. You'll be all right.
And Ed smacks you on the shoulder.
Now, you need anything? Fred's the night watch captain. I'm the day watch captain. You come to us and we'll sort you out. Nah, take care of the little ones when you go out, right? Have a nice one.
And they both leave.
I have my hand raised as they turn around, just as
Yep.
I'm deeply confused. And I look confused towards Gerg.
Are we registered now?
Oh, that's all sorted, mate. Khan's taking care of that.
All right.
He's connected.
Hey, girl, please say to the big guy, he's very big and strong looking, and he's got a beautiful mother. Thank you for having us here.
Well, it's a bit weird, but yeah, sure.
Well, speaking of, I'm gonna go get something to eat, and, you two are coming with me. No, I'm
gonna put my hands on both of their backs and push them forward towards the buffet.
I don't know as I can eat your stuff. I don't like gravel.
Oh, nonsense. This is the best food y'all ever gonna have in your life. Don't be disrespectful to the Khan.
There's whole roasted hogs, whole roasted
okay.
bulls, I mean cows, whole roasted, anything basically that can be roasted whole is on the table. Even some vegetables.
Do I see a whole roasted halfling?
No, they all seem to be civilized roasted things. Yeah.
Okay.
There's also some roasted dog and maybe cat, but...
Is there anything in the room that needs fixing? From an engineer's point of view?
Well, from an engineer's point of view, this entire place needs fixing, probably.
Okay. Well, like just a small something.
Table's a bit wonky.
Okay, so if I was to get twist that round like that, and then this, and oh, okay, great. Huh? Oh yeah, let's go. Thank you so much for having us. This is great.
You're what, little one? The little round ones are always good.
I'm a slightly
let's see,
bigger round one. I'm
that's-
also good.
That was the ogress talking, by the way, the butcher.
Yep.
She's just standing there, arms crossed, observing.
I go up to the table and go to grab something because I probably can't see. Like,
No,
Too
you
short.
have to stand on your toes to even see above the table.
oh, actually, is there a box? Like I can just pick up.
I'll lift him up and put him on the table.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dirk. Okay. And I'll just take a few bits and pieces and yeah, I'll eat. As they said, go for it.
By the way, Cletus, you
Yep.
have in your possession, I forgot to mention when you were standing in line, but you have in your possession a wooden token with a marking on it. And the token goes along with a horse, which is yours, and the horse has the same marking on it, a brand mark.
Yep.
And this is basically a token with which you can pick up your horse.
Sure. Am I assuming for now that it gets like sent somewhere and then I go pick it up?
Yeah, you've been told that it will be
Yeah.
sent to the stable because
Yeah.
sea travel is especially arduous for horses,
Yep.
and it will need time to recuperate.
Okay.
Excuse me, lady cook, chef, ma'am.
Yeah.
Do you guys need horses round here? Or do you eat horses?
She points at the buffet where you can clearly see something with a horse's hoof
Okay.
cooked, and well, it looks tasty.
I make like a symbol to Raya or gesture on my chest before taking some and eating it.
So I've got a horse and I'm not sure if I'm gonna need it, but I'm trying to get a good price.
You need to see the outfitters then. It will be sent to the stables, and it's over at the Kislevites. Talk to them. They deal with horses.
Oh, Kislevites. They're stiff.
Well, yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for the food.
And if you need a tax collector, I'm happy to help. I'm very good with money. In fact, I'm excellent. I tend to find more than what I collected. It's magic.
She puts her finger to the side of the nose, and winks at you.
I see what you mean. Well, sure, keep it in mind.
Oh,
Your little one's always good with numbers.
Very good with numbers.
then I'll just proceed to eat.
Cool.
I'd like to speak to the butcher a bit, if that's all right.
Yep. Sure.
Butcher,
Yeah, what is it, my little one?
yeah, I like a particular kind of food.
Yeah, I reckon you do. I mean, you're a rock hunter for nothing, ain't ya?
Yeah,
She says
In skin?
it translates as rock hunter, but it's a Grumbar term.
you got any green skin?
Oh, we got all kinds of green here. You see that over there when you arrive the jungle? I don't know if you ever been to the Great Mall, but we call that the Green Mall. It's just as hungry. Anything in there you can eat if it doesn't eat you first. There are probably some greenskins there too. Not that I've ever seen.
So you ain't got none on the tables. What I'm getting at here, butcher.
Nah. No, we just stick with the easy stuff. We breed our own cattle here. Yeah, pirate kings take care of us. Make sure we got plenty to eat. As otherwise we don't eat population. So we got ourselves a good deal here. But
Well,
no
that's all
things
fine and
gets you.
dandy. I'll bring you some nice rocks for you to cook up. By the way, I quite like what you're wearing. It's, it shines with the blood running down your chest. It's, it's quite nice.
You play your cards right, maybe you get to see what's under it, eh?
Gives you a big fat wink.
I like you. Thanks for the food.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go over and eat as much as possible.
Yep. She sees that you're indulging and the hospitality has been served, and she takes her leave. Soon after, I assume you're just gonna eat a bit, and well, it is made clear that you are. Well, take the little ones with you and make your exit, or people are looking at you for what are you going to do?
I'll just be waiting for the ogre to eat up before I leave.
And just keep, take a bit of food off the table and walk around the tent with it, looking around the tent, like studying the tent effectively.
It's pretty Spartan in decoration. It's got some skulls here and there, some belts, but that's about it.
Yeah, this is while I'm waiting for Gerg to finish.
Yep.
Just eating something while I'm looking around like it's a museum to me.
I guess I'll have a little chat with the halfling as we're here.
So, Mr. Wise, what do you do for money?
I'm not Mr. Wise. I'm just Curly. But I'm an engineer. I passed with the highest honors from the Royal College of Nuln, and I thought I'd come out here and set up shop effectively, and see if there's anything I can do out here.
Engineer, eh? Well, maybe we can figure something out.
I mean, what is your profession?
I tend to collect money from people. That's my profession. I was a road warden.
Oh, I honestly thought bailiff, but I suppose you have a horse, so...
There's a little bit of
road warden would be the
overlap.
horse.
But yeah, road warden, official title.
Stands slightly prouder for a second.
But I'm guessing there's not a lot of roads here. At least ones I want to ride back and forth on a horse on, so...
Not unless we make them.
Sure. I'm thinking of something a little safer, like going door to door, collecting money,
So
delivering...
bailiff, then.
Yeah, delivering messages. Something easy. But important and well paid, of course.
Well, as I say, I'm just looking to do anything that I can to further my understanding of engineering. And this place looks like it could really, not this place, and not this place. And he gestures to the tent, but like my arms go further afield, like the town. And I imagine that this place kind of could do with a hand.
Okay,
But I have to go and see the rest of it first.
that's ambitious. So good luck.
You don't get to graduate with high honors by not being ambitious.
Sure. Okay, well, maybe if you're ambitious, I'll be a bodyguard or something. 'Cause I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I still think we need to find somewhere to sleep. Because that boat trip was very tiring, and
Yes.
I am tired.
And somewhere we can afford. I wonder how expensive it is.
I don't want to impose on the ogre's hospitality and everything they've done for us already. They've done quite a lot for us. I think that we should try and find our own.
Yeah, I need somewhere with regular-sized kahunas. This place is giving me the willies.
Well, I don't think you really want to look at their willies.
No.
Just shake my head.
Sorry. So yeah, I guess. Hey, Gerg. Are you finished yet, or do you still need more time?
Ogre's never finished eating, boy.
So he needs more time.
Maybe just grab one of the big legs
I'm
and...
just joking. It's time to go.
Okay, so... I'm thinking tavern, I'm thinking, you know, brothel, gambling, booze, food.
Bird needs a sleep.
Yeah, one of those.
I mean, we could try and find something. I'm sure there must be something around here. There must be many a place. Let's go. Let's go. Let's pick a direction then.
Why don't we ask some people on the street?
Okay.
Ask the locals.
Sure.
I want to go and have a look for someone that looks...
I am like the most averted person to this plan, by the way. Just where I said sure. Like,
Sure.
I don't like. Yeah, sure.
I don't like any of those things. Yeah, I'm thinking I look for someone that looks a little bit seedy and creepy and ask them where's good.
Yep. Well, there's plenty of people in the streets, but one thing you notice is that you are standing at the gate of the Ogre District, so to speak.
Oh yeah.
And the people you see tend to take a large, how you say, walk possibly as much distance as possible. And they tend to, and they look at you funny, because they have seen people enter that place, but very few come out.
What are all these varmints looking at?
I would assume us.
It's probably because we're like small, medium, and large, so it's like a, you know, it's like a funny picture.
Or spectrum, I would say.
One of those, yeah. I nearly saw one of them on the road once. Nasty. Right.
Okay.
So, maybe we go to the human district if you don't mind, Mr. Gurr.
Is them's the ones that can read and write?
They can probably do that.
Do you need something read or written?
Well, we can talk about it after I get asleep, maybe, but...
Okay.
I was just thinking, I said we needs to register, and I thought it might be good if, well, if we have a little something that just shows who we are, you know, where I come from. Well, there ain't as many ogres, but here, there's lots of ogres. I ain't think it's a good idea to get mistaken for one of them.
I'm deeply confused. I've got a name. That's how people know who I am.
I mean, I can write something for you so you can show them, but I don't know how much weight that will carry, if any.
Well, I mean, I'm Gerg, right? And you're Curly. But is they just supposed to take your word for it?
Oh, I see. You want some sort of like a small card or something to say who you are, so that you can show it to people.
Yeah, you're pretty smart there, buddy. I like you, Curly.
I think the only way to get that would be to do the registry through the human version, but we've done the ogre version, so I don't know how that works. I don't know how this town works.
I don't think I should register twice. I don't want to have to pay double.
You didn't pay at all. a minute ago.
Exactly. But, you know, I don't want them thinking there's two of me. There's only one. So,
Okay, well,
I
we
think
need
if
to...
you can write, just write our name on something, and that'll be good enough.
well, if it'll make you feel better, yeah, sure, no problem.
Thank you. I guess I won't eat you today.
I mean, Penelope might have something to say if you tried.
oh, is that your lady?
Sure. And Curly just sort of starts walking in a direction.
I have the expression of intrigue and follow the halfling until I can find a person.
The street you're in now is mainly offices and such.
Any seedy-looking people in the alleys?
No, the streets are clean.
Okay, so this is the rich part of town.
Yeah, where are the lowlives?
You know, I'm gonna just, is there anybody on the street at all?
Yeah, there's businessy looking people, but there's also a few like people lugging crates and barrels and stuff like that, because there's warehouses here as well. So there's what you call them, Stevevilles and Huffers.
Well, please, I think the people that you're after would be the ones hefting the boxes everywhere. Maybe ask one of them. I don't think these business people are going to be... Well, actually, that's not true. Business people are... businessmen are men, too. They might have some sort of weird kink fetishes things. And he's thinking too much. So he just is cradling his head now.
I'll go to someone that looks like they're labouring or working there. The first person I can find, and just...
Somebody that's unloading a cart.
Excuse me, sir, do you have any slums? Somewhere someone like me would fit in.
Why?
Looks you up and down, says,
Auntie Nell's boarding house for you then. It's over there, Old Town.
Auntie Nell.
Auntie Nell, yeah.
Oh, Auntie Nell. All right.
Yeah.
Auntie Nell's boarding house. Is it the place to go? Is it fun?
Don't know about fun, it's a place to sleep.
I'm looking for somewhere with a bit of nightlife, you know.
Oh, you want the beach whale or silent parrot then? And if it's girls you want, well, just go to the docks. They'll just show up.
There's only one woman for me.
Oh, there's one woman for everyone, mate.
Indeed. I forgot the names.
Now,
Point me in a direction.
Yeah, Auntie Nell's over there, right? The beach whale's just a little bit further, and the silent parrot is over there at the fortress. Now you got that? Just go to the temple, and then turn left.
All right. Thank you. Have a nice day.
I will put some markers on the map for you for the things he just named. Give me a second.
While that's happening, Curly is still rocking backwards and forwards a little bit with his head in his hands and just nervous muttering now.
Hey, Curly.
Huh?
We got a place to stay. 3 options.
Okay. Oh, you figured it out. Great, thanks.
3 whole options.
Okay. What are they?
One's over there, and one's over there.
Okay. Which one would you prefer?
I'll say the names to him and see which one appeals the most.
Do you like parrots or whales or any preference?
I mean, I've never seen a parrot. I've never seen a whale. It makes no difference to me. I don't know. And he's just it's happening again. He's curling forwards a little bit, and it's happening again basically.
Okay.
What's wrong with your noggin, boy?
You can just see that he just cannot make this decision.
It's okay. We'll go to the first one, the closest.
If you turn on the map icons, you can see you should see them. And also in the journal entries, you should also see them under the tab Green Hill, probably.
I'll take him to the boarding house because it appears to be ever so slightly closer.
Yep. That is the boarding house.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that I can't keep the icons on my screen and move my character. That's really annoying.
Well, you can. If you click the little flag thing and then click the pin, and then you go back to your
them all.
yeah, toggle.
Oh, that's so.
Yeah.
So here we are. And now,
Okay. This looks great. That's yeah.
let us inquire about boardings then, seeing as this is a boarding house after you, Mr. Halfling.
Why does it look different for you than for me? That's weird. You should be in center of town.
What?
Sort of in the centre,
Yeah, we're just off to the right.
just to the right of the temple.
Oh, okay. Is my thing frozen then? Oh shit! Yeah, I'm looking at the stream, but it's frozen for me. Whatever.
GM's
It's just my phone.
GM
Never mind. Never mind. You pass somebody on the street wondering, hey, why is my screen broken? It's some weirdo.
Sorry, his screen's broken? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Clee. And I go in.
Yeah.
Come on, Gerd. There's probably room for you too.
Yep. You move to the boarding house, and if you just give me a second, I will show it to you. It is a. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the boarding house? Ah, screw it. We'll just do this one.
But I get the feeling it's going to be Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello, children.
There we go. It's the big one on the rightish. So there.
What?
Whoa.
Whoa. What on earth is that?
Here we go. All right, to the boarding house.
Yep.
Step inside.
Yep.
And you are there's a desk of sorts, and you are greeted by where is he? I'm looking at the wrong thing. Still the wrong thing. There we go. A rather oldish man, just sitting there, had his chin to his chest, seemingly taking a little nap. The place itself is looks like a big apartment building. It's old, but it looks clean. There's a few cracks in the door and the walls and such. It's made of wood, but like I said, it's clean. It doesn't smell, and it's dry. So.
Just walk up to the. Hello? Hello?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Must have dozed off there.
That's okay. I mean, everybody's got to sleep.
Oh, yeah. This line of business, eh?
Speaking of which, I'd like a room or two or three. I don't know how much is a room here.
A room? Are you sure?
I turn back to Cletus. Huh?
What are the options, sir? What are the prices? Hit me.
Well, it's 7 shillings. A shilling a day. You pay up front. For a week. And, well, it's
just because most people don't make it for a week. He winks at you. But I'm assuming the short fellow over there is going to Halfling Town. But yeah,
There's a halfling town here?
yeah, just over there, past the docks. He points southeast-ish. I'll mark it
Well,
on
I
your
don't
map.
know about you two, but I tend to like them halflings a little better than these bony humies.
This place is very separationist. But, I mean, we can go there if you like.
I would like to visit that, but for now, I think I get the feeling that this place is going to be very separated, and we're gonna have trouble finding a place for all of us to be. So maybe we'd be better off having separate like areas.
Wife, I might interject. If you guys are you some kind of group or something? If you want to stay together, then yeah, maybe just Old Town is the best place to go. It's the most integrated, as they say. And look, why don't I give you a bit of lay of the land, eh? So over there, this has got your half town. You know, there's the halflings are there. And then over there, there's the floppy Bretonians. You don't want to go there, just a bunch of snobs. Well, unless maybe, the farmers, but they're pathetic. And then over there's Imperial City District. And then up north, there's, I'm assuming you've already met the ogres. And next to that's dwarves. Well, I say dwarves, but they're kind of funny, these. Funny fellows, I wouldn't mess with them. And then, of course, there's Flame Pit over there. You've got your fortress, you've got your arsenal. To the south, outside the gates, for some fucked up reason, is the Kislevites. Gods know why the fuck they don't go inside the walls. Fucking crazies.
That would be because they all think they have the strength of the bear.
Well, yeah, strength of bear ain't gonna help you in the fucking jungle. So keep away from as far as possible as you can.
Well, thank you very much for your assistance. I turn around to the other two. What are we gonna do?
To Old Town, I guess. And we should sleep. Or rest or drink or,
A bit of everything. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Sample the amenities or something.
Oh, you want to be having some rooms in?
I thought you told us to go sleep in Old Town.
Well, this is Old Town.
Oh, my head. One room. For one night.
We don't do single nights. You pay 7 nights in advance. So there's 7 shillings.
All right.
It sounds to me like you do single nights.
No, yeah, but you pay in advance, don't you? So you pay 7 nights.
Is it the way the ogres do it too?
I don't know how the ogres do it. I've never had an ogre here.
Can we maybe do it? Can we maybe do a deal? I'd like to only pay up front for 3, and then maybe I could pay up front further for further lodgings.
Nah, can it cause me all kinds of trouble if I could start doing that? I mean, yeah, it's just them rules, eh?
If you can excuse us, we need to have a conversation as a group.
Oh, you go right ahead. It's just, that people pay for, say, single night, and then, they don't come back. Because they got eaten in the jungle. So.
Can I do an intuition to see if people just don't come back here, because it's not very nice?
Yeah, sure, roll.
Challenging intuition, I assume?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, he's on the level. I mean, that's the rules. That's what he always does.
Yeah.
And,
And it's not because people don't like the place.
no, it's just
Okay.
you know,
Alright, he seems fairly genuine. People tend to die here.
Okay, one room then it is. Here you go. And I just
Not so fast there, Curly.
Huh?
Kirk's got a question for you too.
Sure.
Well, you see, I's been thinking a bit. He said that you pay for, well, however many nights he said, and that people come back every night, right? Well, see, the thing about that, how are you supposed to know it's us, though, when we come back the next day?
Do we get a key?
Oh, yeah.
Or do we sign a book?
Yeah, you can sign your name here.
There you go. Look, you can put your name on something. Now everyone will know where you are.
To the ogre.
Well, that's just, Will, that's a bit of a thing there, ain't it? Well, Gerg never learned to, well, you know, my name.
It's okay if you draw a line like this and then a line like this. That's good enough usually, for especially from people of your stature.
Let me ask you a question, Curly. You probably ain't never seen an ogre who can read or write, have you?
I met one once. He was a nice guy, and then the greenskins got him, but he was nice enough.
Well, I'm not one of them, Curly, so I think y'all better do it for me.
That's okay. I don't mind signing your name. As you know, I mean, you're right here.
Could you do us a favor, though?
Sure.
Could you give me one of them to carry around so maybe I could try to learn? Try to learn how to write my name?
I mean, I'm more than happy to teach you when I'm not, you know, to try and teach you when I'm not. I just when I'm not this tired. You know, you've been really nice to me, so I feel like it's something I can do to repay you as such. But you know, right now I think it's just a case of I should just do it for you, and then we can work that out later. Sure.
Okay, you're right. Time to sleep.
So I look at the both of them. Yeah, one room. Yeah.
Yeah, so we sign the paper, and then we go to sleep, and we wake up real early, then we go find jobs, so we don't starve to death.
Excellent. Right. Sir, one room, please.
What, you want one room for the three of ya?
How many beds are in the room?
Oh, depends. I mean, you got room with 10 beds in it, and you got room with 1 bed in it.
Oh, I would have rather had. Is there a room with 3 beds in it?
Well, I got a room with 4 beds in it.
That's good enough. I'm sure that we can use the spare bed or something. He just like trails off. That room then, please.
Right, there's 21 shillings in.
21 shilling. Yep. Sorry, how many shillings are in a gold up here? This one?
It's 1 gold crown and 1 silver.
Yep.
Thanks. I have deducted the thing from me too.
Oh, that's steep.
That must come with some food too. I'm getting a bit hungry myself.
Sorry, I missed that.
I said that must come with some food too. I'm getting a bit hungry myself.
Yeah, you want some grub? Well, sure. You got a day lunch for 5 bob.
All right, I'll get some lunch. Curly, how much did he say it was? And
I'm just gonna show Curly my my money pouch and have him count it out for me.
5 bob, 5 brass pennies, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Has he got it? I can't tell. Have you got it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got
I have it.
Okay, he's got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you go. Give him this, and I hand him the 5 coins.
Oh, sure, yeah, just go in a common room there and, yeah, help yourself.
And what time of day is it?
It's about 11ish now.
In the morning,
Morning.
I
Yeah.
assume.
Okay,
The question
so-
is, are they so knackered that they would feel like they have to sleep, or is it just you feel a bit rough? That would be.
I mean, it's a -30 penalty at the moment, so like, you know, you doing anything is just
It's pretty rough.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
I will have a light bulb moment.
You've been at sea for 5 weeks, so that's 5 weeks of boat rocking forth and back and sideways and cold weather and salt and so.
Akin to jet lag, I guess.
Yeah,
Dirk's
something
plan
like
is
that.
to eat and go to bed.
I will
Is
have a
Dirk's
light
plan.
bulb moment though.
I need to go check on my horse, make sure they're not going to eat it.
Oh, you need to see the Kislevites then. Them the Glasgow horses. The outfitters.
That's the one. Where do I find the outfitters, please, sir?
Just Southgate. Just the side of the gate.
Would anybody like to accompany me?
I mean, that's near the halfling area. I'd like to at least poke my head. I've not been around halflings for a long time. It'd be nice to just have a, you know, just to see them. Even if it is just passing by. But do I need to sign anything, Mr. Boarding house man?
Well, if you sign right here, your name, then yeah, you're paid and all. So yeah, just sign your name and for the others.
Yeah, I sign it.
That's all right.
I just sign everyone's name.
Yeah, got your key here, and I can keep it here if you can take it whenever you want. But if you lose it, it's going to be, well, you're going to be fined for that.
I think we'll just leave the key here for now.
That's all right. It's be in your name. Room 6 it is.
Room 6. Okay.
Yeah, can I take this food to go? I like to accompany my compatriots.
Sure.
I'm just gonna scoop up as much food as possible into my arms and
Yeah, it's
follow
mostly
the other
bread and some cheese and sausage.
yeah, same plan.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
And
Okey-doke.
if whatever hits us first, halfling or Kislevite.
Well, you can see for yourself on the map because you should be able to see all the map icons now. And Halfling Town is indeed, well, it's on the way. So you could go there first.
Oh, there's a Bretonian town.
That's,
Oh.
yeah, it's past Bretonian Town. Yep, that's avoiding it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I would just take the main road down and yeah.
There you go, little guy. Do you want to go look around and play?
The Halfling Town is surrounded by a wooden palisade, and it's got two sort of like gatehouses in it, and the gates are rather small, halfling-sized. And there's at each gate there is a halfling standing guard.
Maybe, Curly, you want to go ask if they have use for a fixer tinkerer? Mr. Curly Whirly?
Hello.
Sorry, I'm muted. Yeah. woke up to a guard. Hello there.
Ah, top of the morning to you.
Hello. I was just passing by, and I happened to notice that you have your own town. It's great.
Ah, it's more for our protection, eh? I mean, yes, it's to keep the tall ones out, eh? And well, maybe you've seen the wall around the Ogre town. That's to keep them in. This is to keep them out.
What? The ogres tried to come in?
Anything that wants to eat or harm us. So anything taller than a halfling, basically.
I mean, I've not seen, what, even the humans?
Yeah, especially the humans.
I just turn around and look at both of my other guys like, really? Like, and turn back, really? Like, okay, but, I mean, I haven't found any reason, like, at the moment, but, you know, I'll keep that in mind. Is there any engineers or anything around, within your community?
Yes. Got some tinkerers. I mean, keep care of the windmill and such, and the furnaces, and well, but if it's engineers you want, I mean, you look at the dwarves, eh?
Yeah, I spend a lot of time with dwarves. They're okay, but they're no halflings.
Mind you, these dwarves are a bit funny, but they're all right. I mean, as far as dwarves go.
Okay, well that sounds great. I mean, I'll come back and have a better look around. Maybe when I'm not with my friends here. It seems really interesting. But thanks for your time.
Yeah.
I hope to see you around.
Yeah, you do that. See you later. And he gives you a little wink.
What a nice guy. As a sort of walk over. Come on, let's go find your horse. Lee.
Okay. I will march onwards to the Kislevite camp through the farms.
I'm gonna turn back to Gurg, providing they haven't eaten them.
Well, he weren't too nice where he didn't give us any of them good halfling victuals, but I'll let it slip this time.
I think he's distrusting because there's there is a lot of evil in the world. And normally it comes to the smallest people. I understand his fear.
Take a stroll to the gate and go meet some Kislevites.
Okay, now Gurg, if they start talking about a bear, it's not an actual bear. It's a god bear. Okay?
I never heard of it. It tastes good.
It's not for eating. They might take offense. If they mention the bear, there is just think of it like this: there is no bear. It's an imaginary bear.
Imagine it.
It's in their head. This bear.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so like Erg's name. It's in his head.
Exactly. It's part, but they do believe. Usually, they believe quite heavily in this bear.
Did they put this bear on a piece of paper?
They probably have. I don't really know that much about them, but I do know they do talk about it quite a lot. So just in case they start talking about it a lot, that's what they're talking about.
So, it's a real bear then?
No. Well, maybe. It's hard to say, but there won't be an actual bear there, or actually there probably will be bears there. There's Kislevites. They're just sort of like, you know what? Can I said anything?
You're quite confusing. Let's just be on our way.
You make your way to the south gate. The guards let you pass. There's some traffic going in and out, and Oh, miss one. Yeah, miss two
And I
actually.
am on my own
Yeah.
with my motherfucking shotgun.
There you go.
Hunting season.
There you go. Big ass ogre token. And well, you come to the Kislevite. Well, it looks more like a camp actually. Lots of tents, and there's a wooden building at the back. There seem to be some stables and yeah, some horses and a couple of. Well, there's plenty of people around, but to populate this map with a whole bunch of tokens will get confusing. So there's, for the sake of argument, there's 2 people standing around looking like sort of overwatchers or guards or supervisors or anything.
After you, Cletus.
Sure. So I'm going to look for the Kislevite in charge.
Yeah, good morning. How may I be of service?
Hello. I come here bearing a pony.
And hold up my horse token.
Can I ask you what the deal is here? Do I need a horse for particular jobs? Do you need a particularly nice horse? Or do you eat horses?
Well, we don't eat horses, we take care of horses, and we use them to patrol and go on expedition.
Patrol as in road warden or like soldier cavalryman type of patrol?
No, like, some funny man with the little glasses wants to go in jungle and study a strange plant, and we go with him and make sure the area is safe.
Okay. What's the pay like?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, jungle is dangerous, eh? You look like you can handle yourself on a horse, so maybe it's a job
I've
for you,
taken
eh?
out a few bandits. I could probably do it, but we'll see.
Well, there's always work for, when people wanted to go into the jungle, you join the outfitter's office over there, and they have a list of jobs for you.
Interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna go ask her in. How much do I have to pay you to look after my pony for a week? His name's Tony.
Ah, you want to know about your horse? You have a badge?
Yeah, for 1 week.
Well, you have
Hold
to,
up the
but
badge.
Yeah, you have to go inside the outfitter's office.
Okay.
She'll take care of you.
Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Kislev. Mr. Kislevite.
He pointed to the wooden building.
Yep. Go have a walk in there.
Now, Cletus, I will remind you that, the Khan did say if anybody's giving work around here, it's the ogres, not them, well, whatever these fellows are. So just keep that in mind. I don't want you to get eaten, you know, that's what I'm saying.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna sign you up for anything, but I'm not an ogre.
Well, fair enough.
I'm gonna go inquire about someone to water and feed my horse for a week. Or buy it.
Okay, doke. You have to go to the wooden building then.
That's where I've got.
Inside, it is like a. Well, I don't know if you've seen Deadwood, but there's a general store in there, and it looks kind of like that. You know, there's ropes and hooks and pots and pans and shovels and picks and even a few weapons and saddles and tacks and all kinds of stuff. And but there's also seemed to be some sort of it's also, well, strangely, there's a daze and a sort of lush, nice-looking seat there. Weird combination of like audience hall and general store. So, but there's a fellow there with a ledger. Seems to be taking inventory.
I will seek his attention.
Excuse me.
He's busy.
How can I help you?
I'm looking for someone to look after my horse for a week and inquire about jobs and opportunities for a man with a horse.
You are looking for work?
Yes.
Well, the jungle has always got work.
What about like on the edge of the jungle, or, you know, riding a horse around the streets to keep people in line, you know?
Oh, no, work inside city is for a ogre.
I see. Is there...
The princes, they control the street gang by hiring only ogre.
I see. So do all humans have to work in the jungle?
Oh, there's plenty if you want to work, Doc.
I may do so. How much would you like...
Maybe you like to work in brothel.
Ponders for a moment.
Maybe. We'll come back to that.
Well, out here, we mostly deal with tours and guides out into the jungle. This is where we live now. We exile. Our home is gone.
I see. Would you like to buy a horse?
Well, what horse are we looking?
This one.
Hold up my token for my horse.
Ah, came from a long way.
Yes, but give her 2 days, and she'll be right as rain.
Yes. We see. Well, right now you owe 20 silver for care after voyage.
20, but she's only been here like 20 minutes.
That's how it works. After a boat come to us, we take care.
20 silver. How long does that last me?
Till the end of tomorrow.
What?
I'm just looking the Kislev up and down.
Or we buy for 2 silver, then you don't have to pay the 20.
I see.
I'm going to roll an intuition to see if this man is ripping me off.
Yep.
Because right now that seems like a pretty bum deal.
No, seems like it how it works here. I mean, you did pay fairly cheap for the voyage, so...
Okay. You can take your silver.
I'm trying to come up with a sneaky plan in my head, but Cletus is currently empty, but he knows he'll think of one. Was it 20 silver?
Yep.
Okay, gold crown.
Okay, sir. There's a whole gold crown. How much for the week for the horse?
Good question. And then he'll turn around and talk to his his clerk behind him. DM.
Well, here, my prince. For one horse, this horse in good condition. Let me think. So he bought some what's this? 8 pennies for a day. So for a week, there is. Let's make it change it over 60. Wait, that's not right. I forgot how to do math.
I don't know what's wrong with him. Usually he better with number.
So that's 42 brass.
Thank you very much.
There you go. You gentlemen want to see bears?
I'd like to see some bears. I've been told they're, well, they're real or not real. I've been told both. Let me see some bears. I like bears.
Let me tell you, they came a long way from homeland before they were exiled with us.
Okay.
If you need guides, we got the guides. We also have supplies. If you need to go to the jungle, we can tell you, though, it is very dangerous. Not like Kislev.
I'm going to look down at the halfling for a second.
Have you seen the lizard men?
No. We just got here today.
Oh, perfect. You want a job in the jungle?
I think the brothel is actually sounding very appealing right now.
Well, I wouldn't send you to the lizards because they eat you. Well, maybe not the big one.
I'm gonna... Excuse me a moment. I need to talk to my compatriots.
Ah, yeah, comrade, go, yeah.
What? They do not want job in the jungle?
It doesn't sound like.
It's best job. Pays
Right.
much.
I'm going to pull Curlwise to one side, and Greg I can't really pull at all, but...
So, the guy said at the inn that most people don't come back after a day or two. So I propose we don't go in the jungle and die and get eaten.
I mean, that does sound like a good idea. Yes.
So, apparently we can work the docks, or a brothel, or a brothel.
I mean, I'll look into Halfling Town. I'm sure there's something there for me to do there, for work. I think that it's a tight knit community. They'll probably need my skills.
Sure. We're in agreement. Let's not die yet.
Let's not go into the jungle, right now. But maybe later on it might get we might have a reason to go into the jungle. In which case, these guys would be the people to come to, I suppose.
Indeed.
Well, now before we go on making any hasty decisions, I would like to remind you two that I am here to go get some rocks, and them rocks is in the jungle. In fact, I got this here map.
And I will pull out the crude map that I have, and I'm not sure what this map is of exactly, GM.
Yeah.
As you can see here, this is a map. I think we should go here.
Okay, that's great, Dirk. But we have to be able to survive a few days before we can go into prepare to go into the jungle, because it does sound pretty bad in there. If we were going to go
Wait, hey, show that map again.
Hey, hey, excuse me. This map here is not for you. This map
It
is
looked
for...
familiar. It looked familiar.
I will show it to the other players.
Well, at least it's not a penis. I mean, I thought that might happen.
Hey, Sven, do you recognize?
Here it look. It has hell. That is us. That little thingy in the middle. And that M. That is perhaps a margarita. Yes, and that is a river, and that is mountains.
Is that where takeout is?
No, it's only a little closer than that. Yeah, just before river. Very
Well,
close. It's just
Comrade,
a
I
camp.
tell you, if you go that way, that job was on the way.
Yeah, job is very close.
Now, you're telling me there's mountains on this map, of course, but whereabouts are you saying these mountains are? And you're saying the job is close to them mountains?
Yes, job is close. Is at camp. Camp is very close. Camp Purgatory, just near jungle.
So I'm just gonna like slowly move my finger across the map.
Oh, yeah, right about here, right?
I don't
That
know
is
where you're
coffee
pointing,
stain.
but
I'm just dragging my finger across the map because I have no idea.
He's
how to
waiting
read
for
the
them to
map.
say stop.
yeah, he puts your. If you go, I think you can you see that? Just a second. So, I think you can see it on the proper map now. That is where he's pointing. It is there, jungle camp. If you turn on the icons, it's not far.
Better yet, on a way to where the large man want to go.
What's the job?
Oh, it is just bringing supplies.
Oh, well, that sounds easy.
Yes, very easy.
I need to sleep before we do this, before we do anything like that.
Of course. No need today.
Is this the type of job where people come back or where they don't come back?
Well, sure,
Oh.
people come back. I mean, there are people that come back, yeah.
And I want to sniff him out. Oh, good lord.
It
Seems
is
safe.
probably a well-traveled path, probably.
Okay, well, sounds reasonably safe.
Well, you come back if you'll need supplies before trip. We've got.
How much is the pay?
Sven, what was the going?
Standard pay, so that is like what you normally earn. Let me check.
I was a road warden back home, of great prestige,
That seems
in
about right.
Nuremberg.
Nuremberg.
That's right,
It's
Nuremberg.
2 silver a day. It's good pay.
2 silver a day.
And you see bear for free.
Just a second, I will drag you to the map, and now you should be able to properly see where Jungle Camp Purgatory is. It's just below the peninsula where Nuevo Licini is. It's just at the base of it.
Yep. Oh, I see.
Well, Gurg does need some sleeping before we head out, and I would in fact like to see them bears. Maybe we should see them bears, get some rest, and discuss it in some more privacy.
Oh, of course, I understand.
Okay. Sounds good.
We will take care of horse. Good care. We won't even feed the bears this time.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Yes. So what was the plan?
I just
Sleep.
wanted to go look at the bears and then sleep, and I don't think we need to RP the bear thing unless people want to, but I do just want to point out to Curly that, see, the bears are clearly real.
That's not the bear I was talking about, but good, you know. Yes, those bears are real.
Okay.
And then I assume stop off somewhere on the way home to pick up like a pie, and then go slob in the house, eat and drink until probably for a couple of hours until sleep.
Hang on. You're skipping way too much there.
Okay, well that's the plan.
Okay.
That's the plan. So
We haven't skipped anything. It's just that's the plan.
that's the plan.
Okay.
That's the plan.
And then I will pull you to the map, and you can make your way to wherever you want. Who's this? Oh, that's the shopkeeper.
I will try to follow my nose. No, I will ask the halfling.
Hey, halfling. You guys do good pies. Could you go get me a halfling pie?
Sure. Okay.
I'll give him like a.
Get me 10 of them.
I'll give him a handful of silver.
Here's my money pouch, just pay for it. Them halflings good cooks.
We certainly are. And I'll go into the halfling, and I guess exchange pleasantries and go in. I'll probably ask where a cookhouse, where's the best cookhouse.
Well, you ask where is the best cookhouse, and you know how things are, so 15 minutes later you've got directions to about 20 cookhouses,
Yep.
each with different variety, but one seems specialized in pies.
Yep, that'll do.
Yep.
Go in there.
Yep, you find some nice pies, vegetable pies, mutton pies, shepherd's pies, apple pies, all kinds of things. So
Okay, I'm gonna grab 1, 2, 3. I'll grab 5 pies of the savoury kind, and
Yeah.
hang on. These pies, are they hand like pie, or are they like sort of big pies?
no, they're different varieties. So there's small ones that cost about two pennies each, and there's the
Okay.
like big ones, and they cost 8 pennies each.
Okay, so I'll take, I don't know, 5 big ones and 5 small ones, and of all variety.
Yeah, that's 50.
50 what? Kind
50
of
bob.
pennies.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. How much bobs in a silver? I always forget this.
12.
Oh no, it's 12. Yeah. So
4 silvers and 2 pennies.
Yeah, I gave you all my money too, so you can pay for it. with
yeah,
mine.
but I am. Well, no, I'll just what I'll do is I just took a bit out of yours, and used a bit of mine. So there we go. So I'll take, I don't know. I'll just use all of his brass pennies out of his
I'll have a silver's worth of pie.
silver's worth of pie. Yeah. There. Thanks very much, and sort of wander out with his basically like armful of pies.
It's now about mid-afternoonish.
Come on.
All
Hey
right.
guys, did anybody ask for pies? And I'm just holding all these pies in a sack.
Oh, lucky, lucky, lucky.
And I give Gerg, here's your money pouch back, and here's your sack of pies. And like he's got basically all of his are big pies.
Thank you kindly.
Now we're gonna need something to wash it down with. Have you ever had Bretonian wine?
No.
We imported it in Marienburg. I used to charge the tax on it, so I think we should go and try some. It would accompany the pie beautifully.
Okay, but I if I remember correctly, Bretonians are very not nice people.
No, they're not. They're filthy. But their wine's nice.
Okay.
Just saying I don't actually have language Bretonian. Never mind.
You've heard all kinds of languages.
Yeah, we're
around
about to get
here.
racist.
I will assume the Bretonian district had like Bretonian flags and stuff, making it bloomin' obvious what it was.
Yeah, there's plenty of establishments around, and you soon spot a humble-looking building. I mean, the Bretonian district seems a bit fancy because there's stone buildings, and the people wear fancy clothes, but there's also some more like middle-class buildings, and there's a sort of middle-class tavern.
Yep.
So if you like, you want to go, you can go in there.
Sure.
Then I will take you there. And just give me a minute as I will place your tokens. There's... there you go.
Cue silly French accents.
Hello, Monsieur.
Ah, buongiorno.
Hello. 3 wines, please. To go.
Ah, you wanted the wine? Which kind? You do not sound like the Bretonian to me. So you wanted the real stuff or the floppy watered down stuff?
I'll have the red.
Yeah, sure, the red. Okay, here you. Yeah, 2 shillings, please. 2 pennies, please.
Okey-doke. 2 pennies, did he say?
Anything else for you other gentlemen? I'm assuming you are not on the job, Mr. Ogre?
Pardon me, sir. Hey, Cletus. I cannot understand a word this gentleman is saying. So, if you could translate for me, I ain't never heard nobody talk like this before.
He says, are you currently doing your business, or can you drink at the moment, I assume? My colleague here, the large ogre, is, he's currently unemployed, but we are seeking employment.
No, I do not have the job here, only the drinks. You want the job? You go to the outfitter, or you go to the foreman at the docks. Maybe you want to wash the dishes later. That is possible.
Well, you tell him, Cletus, that I will take a barrel of whatever his cheapest but strongest juices are, if you know what I mean. The palate cleansers.
Ah, if I got just what you need, I got the strong Italian brandy. Sure. Scusi, un momento.
Cletus, is he even speaking Reichspiel? I can't understand a word he's saying.
I have no idea.
He almost sounds Tillian.
Hey, you all want something a little stronger?
Who said that?
A dark voice beside you says.
I look around with a grin on my face.
He's on that side.
Oh, finally. Somebody interesting.
You want a little something stronger than that wine?
What
Not
do
really.
you got?
Well, if you're looking to have a good time, I got some stuff that'll make you a little more invigorated. And if you're going out to the jungle, then he kind of looks around a little bit. I got some stuff that'll help you track through the jungle a little bit better too.
Are you perchance looking for an opportunity with another fellow who is looking for an opportunity to make some money?
I'm just the middleman, but I can pass that on up.
Yeah, you do that. I'm a road warden.
I give him like a big wink.
If I had a character sheet, this is where I would roll.
Well, you can click on the thing. He has a sheet.
What are you rolling? Are you intimidating me?
No. This is just for me.
Okay.
Ah, I see. Yeah, and he does the tap to the side of his nose.
So,
I gotcha.
yeah.
Well,
I'm...
Mr. Road Warden, let me
Yeah.
tell you. Just for you, special price. anything you need.
Give me the good stuff. Best you've got.
Well, I got some stuff called Pathfinder. That's for the jungle tricks. And then I got something called Cinelust, special to Lustria. It'll, get you randy, if you know what I mean.
I'll take the second one.
It's 20 brass for one, or 3 for silver.
Just so happens, I have a little bit too much money today. I'm on holiday.
I'll give him a silver. For
And then they'll hand you
randy
3
brandy.
little bags, three
Okay.
3 little sacks with some kind of. It looks kind of like silver, cinnamon. It's kind of a reddish brown color.
Okay.
Now, that stuff has to go up the nose, just so you know.
Up the nose. Okay. Just where I like it.
Give him another wink for tucking it into my
Wink's back.
pocket.
And then he just kind of disappears out into the darkness.
I look back at the other two just to make sure they don't look too weirded out.
They have their drinks from the Chilean barman.
Alright, so. Back to the tavern, or
I saw everything.
maybe we go to the docks. We find you a nice little Penelope, was it?
That's okay. I just want to sleep. I don't think I need any more excitement for one day. That boat trip really took it out of me.
Okay.
Yes, I agree with our short but stout fellow here. I could use some sleep too, and I believe I need to pay this gentleman for this barrel of drink that I just got. Sir, how much did you say this was?
Scusi un momento, onde it's silver for the it's like a small keg. It's not a full barrel, but a small keg. Well, half barrel. It's a silver.
Curly, does that sound about right to you?
About 10 pints. So it's about the copper.
Oh, I
pint.
don't have evaluate. Okay, well I couldn't tell him if I wanted to. I mean, it's a silver. I mean, how much is a glass around here?
Hey, it's a normal price. You can trust me. I'm an honest guy. Chileans never rip anyone off.
You know what? I have no idea what he's saying. I don't like him very much.
Do
I'm
Tillians rip
just
people
gonna
off?
give him one of the silver ones.
Hang on. Hold up, Kirk. I'm just intuition. Is he telling the truth, or is he scamming the bollocks off of us?
It's a fair price so far, yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I think he's telling the truth. So,
Yep.
you know,
And,
one of the silver ones, Kirk.
For the +2, I will also give you that when he said like I'm an honest man, I'm not ripping anyone off. He was especially looking at the ogre, probably because of the position they hold in this town.
Huh. Okay. Well, anyway, Gurk, I think he's okay. So just give him one of the silver ones.
All right. Thank you, Curly.
I'm gonna take the silver out of the pouch and accidentally slam it down a bit too hard on the counter. And, yep, that'll be it.
Okay, do. Grazie, signori. Do you want anything else? Some advice? Some counsel? Some directions? Something to eat?
We're due to be going on a voyage tomorrow to Purgatory, I think.
Yep, Purgatory. Yep.
Do you perhaps need us to deliver anything there or bring you anything back? Maybe we can arrange some sort of, anyway.
Well, it just so happens that my cousin, yes, and my cousin, he looks warily at the ogre all the time. Seeing is everything okay? I mean, can I continue talking? And as long as the ogre stays silent, he just continues. I have a cousin there. How you say, is the rare pecorino? It's a little birdie. And, some of the people, they pay a lot of money for the birdie. And my cousin, he catch the birdie and he bring it to me. So, if you can bring me the birdie, I will, I will have some money for you.
Picture of the birdie?
You don't need the picture. You just need to find my cousin. Luigi.
Okay. And
where would he be inside the camp?
No, you would just ask for Luigi. I mean, everybody know him at the camp.
It's Luigi, okay. Do you have to catch the birdie, or can you catch the birdie?
Like shifting my crossbow a little bit.
Doesn't he?
Oh no, birdie means needs to be alive, eh? So just put in the cage, and you take cage from Luigi with the birdie, and you bring it here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. I'll bring you a birdie.
Bueno.
See, gentlemen, we're gonna be rich.
See.
I don't know. It seems too simple to me, but I mean, sure.
Vero. Very rich. Good, but if you live, of course. I mean, yeah, it's very rich, yeah.
What do you mean? If?
Well, it is the jungle, eh? The jungle, we said the jungle, she is hungry. But Purgatory is very close by. So it's very facile, eh? So easy.
I look somewhat reassured.
We'll do easy jobs first. Make sure it's safe.
Bueno. It's a good idea. You seem intelligent man.
Highly.
Can I refill your drinks?
Yeah, go on then.
Well, you refilled your drinks. You too, another keggy. Looks at you.
What did he say?
Do you want another keg?
Oh, of course. I ain't gonna turn down another keg. Give me another one, and here's one of them shiny silver thingies.
I'm gonna take a bite of the silver first, just to like give it a taste, and then I'm gonna kind of give a sigh that I'm handing it over to him.
Yeah, he takes a look at it, shrugs his shoulders, and takes it.
I think he was just offering you that. I think he wasn't asking you to pay for that one, but it was nice that you did.
Oh, well. Sir, my compatriot here says this was for free, so I'm gonna need that silver right back here.
He looks very scared and gives you the silver back. Oh, sí, claro, pero. Here.
Thank you kindly, sir. Now I don't have to eat you.
Sí.
I just look at the ogre and smile for a bit.
I'm gonna roll on the drunk table. Yep, I'm fucked.
I'm pocketing mine to basically eat them all once we get back with the pie.
Yeah, I assume that I should roll twice for the consume alcohol test. They're yours.
East.
It's nice drink, but I can't appreciate it in my current situation.
Officially, the oh, that's better. Officially, I think the rules are that for every failure, up to your toughness bonus or something. I have to look it up. But just assume that you're tired and you're a bit drunk. And,
I need to sleep, guys. I'm going back to the boarding house.
Okie doke. Let's go.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea to go back to the boarding house. I'm pretty tired myself.
Okay. You I was just dragging you a bit. You were about there. And you can make your way to the boarding house. The man's still at the counter, sleeping a bit. But any preparations you're going to do, or just open the room and drop that on the bed?
Drop dead for now.
My nightly ritual. I'm going to do my nightly ritual.
I would like to try and talk to Curly just a little bit when we get to the room.
Yep.
I'll be eating and drinking in the background.
And I'll be doing I'm doing my evening ritual, but while listening to Gerg.
So, Curly, Gerg's been thinking.
You could tell he's still a bit intoxicated.
Well, what is it, Gerg?
Well, you see, that gentleman up front, he let us in here because we had the names on the paper.
Yep.
Well, I was thinking, the bear man from yonder that away, well, he took a look at this here map, right?
I'll pull out the map.
The Kislevites seem to have they seem to have a very knowledgeable of the land.
Right. Yeah, what I was thinking, though, how's we know it's Gerg's map? So if I hand it to the bear man, maybe he just decides it's his map, not mine.
Okay, well, I mean, first of all, I think you'd be really stupid to say it was his map when it's clearly your map. Because, like, you're you. Just to put that one out there. But, you know, I've got my writing kit here. Just hand me the map for a second.
Okay, here you go.
I hereby write Gerg's map on it.
It is
on, like,
now.
the top, like on the top corner or something, just Gerg's map.
Yep.
Here you go, Gerg. It's definitely your map.
So I'm gonna hold it upside down and look at it.
Other way. Turn it over. Turn it over.
I'll turn it to the other side so that it's up and down.
A little bit more.
And I'll turn it back to upside down.
And then I just, excuse me, can I just shift it round for him and put it back? There you go, top, right there. Point out to him.
Oh yeah, that's
That is
well, that clearly says
It says Gerg's map.
of course it does. Thank you, sir. Now
okay.
This is definitely my map.
It's okay. I know you can't read it, but anybody who can read will be able to see that it is Gerg's map.
Gerg's gonna get a little bit angry in his intoxicated state.
Now hold on just a minute, partner. I never said once I couldn't read. Do not be accusing me of things you do not know are true for yourself.
Okay. Go back to what I was doing.
Alright, glad we got that cleared up. Gurg's gonna hit the hay.
Good night,
And
Gurg.
I'm just gonna fall over onto the floor and go to bed.
While he falls over on the floor, so I've rolled out my engineer's toolkit, and I've put Penelope on like a surface. Finsbury, he doesn't protect, but he gives me the knowledge that I need to do what I have to do. And Penelope will always protect me. But when she can't, I hope that the guys that I've met today will at least help me. But stay strong, and please, 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 don't misfire. I love you, Penelope. And then I basically just do maintenance on the gun. And then after I've done that, it's bedtime.
Everyone that is wanting to sleep, on your sheet next to your or above your wounds counter, there's a little bed. If you click that for the rest and recover, it will give an indication on how well you rest.
Oh god.
Is that including the -30 modifier from fatigue?
No.
Yeah, I just rolled it with -30.
Yeah.
Okay, so just average, no -30. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll mine. It's still a fail. That's better. So
Okay.
that still had a -30 attached to it, by the way.
Okay. So that's a lot better. Yeah. You get a good night's sleep. Will you all roll me a d10, please? There's a 1, there's a 10, and there's a 9. You're all good. You're all good. You get a good night's sleep. Yeah. Maybe particularly dreamless, but it's been it's been 5 weeks since you've been in a proper bed. I mean, for Gurk, the bed is a tad on the small side, but even just taking the blankets off and laying on the floor is better than laying on a moving ship. So, let's say, curl-wise, you rolled a 1. That means that well, you toss and turn. You do fall asleep eventually. And for 3 hours, not too bad. But how many fatigue conditions did you have?
3.
3. Okay, so you wake and you still have 1 fatigue condition, and the others wake in the morning and they are free of fatigue conditions.
Damn it.
Yeah, you only slept for 1 hour and then you wake up and then well, you slept again, but yeah. So, gentlemen, let's assume it is you slept through. You were fairly tired, so let's say you slept through the night, all the way to the next morning, and well, the morning is now yours. And before we go on, maybe a little bio break.
5-minute bio.
Yep.
Seems
Yeah,
like
sounds
a
good.
Good idea. See you in a little bit,
I
folk.
keep forgetting that.
Starting up. Howdy
Go
doody,
back to
folk.
silence.
We are back. Having eaten, having watered. Over to you, Yoris.
Yeah, you're in the room, in the boarding house, maybe at breakfast, and you bought that Sinner Lust thing. You
Yes.
haven't done anything with it?
I didn't want to derail because with his fatigue, he was toying with the idea of sneaking out down to the docks at night, but I think he's
was
now
just
thinking,
tired.
now he's had a good night's sleep, absolutely, he'll probably be looking to waste some of his good coin and
Yeah, but just to make sure that it's all there still.
yeah, for now it's just snuck in his pocket, and he may even try and sell it to someone else for a profit.
Okay, but then you are now at breakfast in the boarding house, and it's up to you. Just one clarification. Let's say it's about 8 o'clock, and the supply job was in the morning about, let's say, 9:30. If you want to do that.
Gentlemen, are we doing supplies today, or do we need to search for other opportunities?
I can't speak for everybody here, but the jungle's dangerous. But then again, there isn't really much else on the table right now. So I'm happy to go along with whatever we do. But I think I'd like to stop off with the halflings before we get there.
Okay. We could always ask at the docks, but I don't really want to be on a boat. 5 weeks was a bit much.
Gurg would prefer to stay off boats as well.
I think we're all in agreement that boats are bad.
Boats are bad, okay.
Okay. I was wondering if somebody went. Dear. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, simple minds.
Boats are bad. Okay. We're in agreement. Does anybody need to buy anything? Like, do you need, I don't know. Maybe some armaments to keep you alive. I've kind of spent all my money, so...
Gurg's already got 2 arms, so I don't know how I'd get more armaments, as you say.
Very true.
I mean, what would you use if somebody attacked you, Gurg? Like, as in a weapon? Do you have anything?
Well, now, I thought you halflings were the observative type. I do have this very large, very sharp mining pick that is across my back.
Well, yeah, I saw that, but that's obviously your that's your trade. That's your tool. I thought you might have a separate weapon, but I mean, if it does both, then that's great.
Well, one time I killed a greenskin with it, and then I ate him. I got a real good taste for greenskin after that. My thoughts on the matter were that if it can break rock apart, it can break skulls apart too.
It certainly can. Yeah, we'll just have to make sure that it's maintained properly. Otherwise, it'll fail you at the most precious time.
Well, here you go then.
And I'll just hand the halfling this massive 2-handed pick.
I give it a quick inspection. Does it need any TLC still?
Who are you asking? Me?
Yes.
Um,
You want to like a perception or a trade engineer or something?
let's see. Make an intelligence.
Intelligent. Oh god. Average.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, even with that, this thing is just way too large for you. I mean, it's a two-handed pick for a human-sized person, and you're like almost half that.
It was more a case that it needed maintenance.
Well, it's sturdy enough.
It looks pretty good, Gurk, but I'm more than happy to take a look at it anytime you want.
Well, let me show you what I do with it here. Seems to be working pretty well.
And I will take out my ogre engineering clubs and just give it a smack or two on the top to like hammer down the pick portion onto the shaft.
Yep, seems pretty good to me.
Yep. Can you, just for the audience as well, describe your ogre engineering clubs?
Oh yeah, sure.
Because we talked about it, but I don't think the others know.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, my ogre is a miner, and so he also has like trade engineer, trade explosives, things like that. And so we were trying to figure out how to make it more ogreish. And so we decided that it would be an ogre method of fixing things, so to speak. So it's a set of clubs that start from a large size and move down to a small size, depending on how hard something needs to be hit.
Just for visual.
Yeah, just for a visual. Yeah.
I mean that's excellent that it's arranged in size order. I mean it does seem to be working for you, but maybe further down the line, if we can get some materials, maybe I can make something to make it so you don't have to do that anymore. But we can look at that later. They'll take a bit of time.
All right, gentlemen. Let me present you my idea for today. We do this easy job, which is the safest job in the jungle. And then we find out ways to make as much money as possible while doing the safe job, or the safest job in the jungle. That way we get rich, or at least we get enough money to do what we like. Then we can have a long holiday, take a few months out, just kind of relax.
Okay, sure.
And you could use the time to study about your engineering. Maybe you could look at my crossbow. I'm just saying it's... I bought it off of some schmuck, but maybe you could make it better or faster or, something engineering.
I look at it. I'm not thinking of anything right now. But sure, maybe there's something along the lines I could go down.
Indeed.
I'll have to look in my books.
All right, gentlemen. Let's not die today. Hopefully there's some other people going too. And, if we get in trouble, just make sure we're the ones that stay alive.
Now,
Okay.
my memory's not the greatest sometimes there, good friend. What was the job we was doing again?
We're going to Purgatory, and we're gonna find your rocks, and go see Luigi and get a little birdie. Maybe a few of them, and bring them back.
Now, you said we would get some of the rocks. I just want to be clear. We are going to do that.
As many as you can carry, provided they're safe to collect, and, not surrounded by giant lizard people or something spooky.
That's what I like to hear, y'all. Hopefully we do see lizard people, though. They might taste pretty good. I do have an appetite myself.
I'll let you ask them. I will stand safely behind.
I don't think lizard people would talk very much.
Probably not.
Well, there is just one slight concern. You see the fine con we met the other day, he said that I'm not supposed to be taking jobs within the city. Now, is this purgatory in the city?
I don't think so. It's a totally different. It's a camp.
It's near where the rocks are.
Like the city, I believe, it ends around the before the before the Kislevites. So I would assume that that the job we're taking from the Kislevites doesn't count towards the city. I mean, but if you think that maybe we're going to cause some problems, maybe it might be worth asking the Ed guy or the Fred guy, depending on who's. I can't remember who's supposed to be here.
Do we have time?
Do I know roughly how long we have before we'd have to be there?
I said breakfast was at 8 and the job was at 9:30, so it's now 8:30, 8:45, something like that.
Okay, we'll have to be really quick. Quickly go ask the ogres if they want us to do anything in Purgatory and if they have any objections, and then we have to quickly go back down again to the Kislevites.
I will meet you guys at the Kislevites. I'm going to stop off at the Halfling town. While you do that.
Okay, we don't have much time, I think, Grug, so let's go.
Alright, don't get eaten. Ogres is real fast, by the way.
I'm gonna
okay.
wait
And I'm
outside.
gonna take off as fast as possible, running toward the ogre camp.
I'll kind of walk behind and wait outside the Ogre District. Actually, I'll go in with him, provided I'm welcome.
You get some slanted eyes, but you were with him the other day, and people still remember that, so you're fine.
Excuse me, where's Ron? Or one of the ogres that knows stuff.
Well, Runt's returned, eh?
Yeah. It's Ed from the other day.
Hello, sir.
Let me do the talking here. My friend, ogres like to. Well, anyways, hey, Mr. Ed, we're in a bit of a rush here. The con said we weren't to be taking any jobs. I believe that there's a job in a place called Purgatories that we're going to be taking. I just want to make sure that's not going to be offending the con at all, or if y'all could need me to do something while I'm there as well.
If you want to test your metal in the Green Mall, it's up to you, mate. I mean, we've got a cushy job here in the city, so why would you go into the fucking jungle?
Well, it's about the rocks, you see.
Alright, yeah, suppose that's your thing, eh? Well, you go right ahead then. I mean, it's outside city, so it's fine.
Great. Y'all have a nice day now. Goodbye.
And I'm just gonna run off back in the opposite direction.
I too will run.
Yep. Running back. Stomping up the city. Turning a few heads. But
Just yelling at people to get out of my way the whole time.
well, people do not tend to stand in the way of a running ogre, so there's that. You'll find. And you make it all the way back.
While they're doing that,
Yep.
I'm just gonna go to the pie shop again, get some pies. So, I don't know, 50 brass pennies worth of pie.
Yep. Same there. Same as the other day then.
Yeah, they were great. They were really good pies. You know, I really liked them. So, and so did my friends. So I'd like to buy some more.
Good, good. You can order some as well if you like. And we'll get them ready for tomorrow.
That's okay. I'm going to Purgatory today. So I don't know when I'll be back.
Purgatory, you see. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll give you a discount then. It's only
Oh.
40 for you then.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're a sweet lad. Good lucky.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll be back soon. So, thank you so much for your pie, and they really are the. I mean, they're the only pies I've had here, but I'm sure they're the best.
Thank you. Roll an intuition.
Intuition. Ooh.
Yeah, they're when you said you're going to purgatory, they real sad, and it's like, you know, they saying goodbye to somebody they will never see again.
Hey, don't worry. I'm sure it'll be fine. And I'd leave. I'd turn around and start walking out.
Yes. Goodbye, boy.
Also, I want to pay a visit to the furnaces.
Yep.
So the furnaces here.
Sure.
Would they have gunpowder?
Um.
Or is that more? That's probably. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what. Hi there. I was wondering if there was any like black powder in this this side of town.
Black powder? No, that's all in the arsenal, eh? I mean,
Oh well.
it tends to explode, and we cannot keep it. It has to be kept safe. That's in the arsenal. Or you could
Okay.
try the dwarves.
Yeah, I was about to say dwarves like to keep some gunpowder around whenever they're smithing, just in case. But
Yep.
I thought I'd check. Thanks anyway.
No problem. Top of the morning.
Then leave the halfling quarter.
Yep.
Join up with the others.
You meet up in the Kislevite District. Let me just load that up for you. And there is a foreman sorts of persons waiting you there. And there's a double. There we go. One of the people you've seen before, and there's some, well, shaggy, downtrodden-looking people there, and he's currently addressing them, saying things like, "Well, you take care of the cargo, and this has to be for that person, that has to be for that person, and go there and go there." And then he notices, oh, this fellow's not here. He notices you. Good morning. You decide to take job?
Sure, we'll take the easy one.
Yes, just take these stuffs to camp. Very easy. I mean, you get the 2 horses, they carry the stuff, and these 3 fellows, they also carry stuff, so you just keep them safe. You look like a strong fellow, so that's your task.
2 horses, I'll take mine. Okay.
Good. You want your horse? Sure. He's fine. He's over there.
Now, I don't mean to be a bother, but I could not help but notice that some of you fellows I've seen riding on the bears.
Yes, in Motherland we ride bears.
Now, this may be something unexpected here, but would Gerg be able to ride one of those bears?
He pulls his beard, tilts his head, looks at you. Yes, that would be a thing. Maybe for in pits. Yes. He sort of speaks to himself. Let's do jungle job first, and then, you know, if you come back, come see me. We can set something up if you like bears that much. We, yeah, we have picked one. Or soon, yeah, maybe he likes the ogre too.
Well, now, my friend, it sounds like you got one hell of a deal.
Seems so.
On reflection that there were 2 horses included in the deal, I'm going to leave my horse here. and take the one that they're offering us.
Yeah, they're pack horses and they're just carrying stuff.
Ah, they're not riding horses.
No.
I will take my horse then.
Okay. I think if you mount it, it will appear. But
I did try, but I don't have permission.
Oh.
Tony the pony is not having any of
Oh.
it.
We'll take care of that. We'll take care of that.
I am mounted. I will offer Curlwise to join me on my riding horse.
Sure.
Hey, little fella, do you want to come up?
I mean, yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And I'll say under my breath when we get an opportunity,
If we find any trouble, we will run. And if everybody dies horribly, we'll claim compensation, okay?
Okay.
And the ogre's pretty quick, he should be fine.
One question for my fine compatriots here. I couldn't help but overhearing your conversation there a bit. Are you expecting danger?
I mean, everybody keeps talking about the jungle like it's bad, so I'm going to assume that the jungle is bad.
Okay, I'm gonna put my hat on then. I can't see too well while my hat's on, so just to let you know.
And
What?
I'm gonna take out this full plate helm and put it over my head, and you can clearly see that there's not much for eye holes as far as seeing out.
Girk, I mean, I don't know if that's such a good idea right this second, but I mean, whatever makes you feel comfortable.
I'm gonna turn a random direction.
Yeah, well, Kirk's head's kind of important, so
Girk,
he's gonna keep it on.
I'm this way. I'm this way, Girk.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Hey, are you smoking under that?
You halflings sure are perceptive.
And I'll blow a big cigar cloud out through the holes.
I'm just gonna turn back to Cletus and like just tilt my head back at him. What? Like, what's going on? Face. Not say anything. Just that's the face. What's going on?
shrug.
Okay then. Shall we, gentlemen?
Indubitably. Is there, how wide is the road?
To the Kislevite.
Oh, the road is easy. You'll see that. It's just left a good, wide enough for a cart. Just follow road. It leads to camp.
Wonderful. Alright then. Mush. Yeah.
Okay. And you.
So, I had something too. So,
Yep.
right as soon as they start leaving the gate and run around the corner there, you hear the Kislevite prince and a loud bang. And you kind of hear somebody kind of struggling, and he's like, "You take job. You bring bad work. You make Kislev look bad. I feed you to bear now." And then you guys kind of hear that in the distance as somebody sounds like they're getting torn up.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Well, I don't.
Except for him.
Gentlemen, you are about to venture out into the jungle, and you might have noticed that button on your macro bar under the one.
Jungle Boogie.
That says Jungle Boogie. Yeah. At some point, I'm going to need one of you to press that button. I will ask you to. But also, the jungle is. There is a road, but as soon as the road enters the jungle, it becomes more of a path. And the jungle is dank, sweaty, hot, wet, flies, things, other beasts, and nasty. And you are going to need to make an endurance test. That will get harder and harder the further you move into the jungle and the longer this travel is going to take. So an easy endurance test for now for starters to see how well you cope with the environment.
Is this one of the tests that Tenacious would help me with?
Yeah.
Ugh, good thing.
Well, curl-wise, I'll give you, I'll grant you that because you're on piggybacking.
Horse.
Yeah. So it's fine. I will take you to. I will kill these city sounds. There we go. Then I will take you to the jungle. And I feel there needs to be some
Guns N' Roses.
no.
More like CCR.
Now, where is it?
Or Incredible, you know. The Ali G song.
No.
Massive jungle.
Jungle is massive.
Where's my music gone?
It's going to be the whole Full Metal Jacket.
Do the hula hula
soundtrack.
music again.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hello,
the It Ain't Me song, the Vietnam song.
Yeah, that's CCR.
Oh, is it? Oh, all right. I didn't
Yeah.
actually know. All I know is like
Hey!
Well, it was sort of a CCR-like music without copyright infringement. Gives you a sort of the vibe. But that's not the thing I was looking for. Is this the one? No. That's
I love the
one.
smell of
Jesus.
gunpowder in the morning.
I have to name these things properly.
That's perfect. The line's
honestly,
great.
Well, you guys know what this jungle could do with less jungle.
Definitely a bigger road.
Yeah.
I can't see if anything's coming. It's almost as if I'm in a woods that's really thick.
Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. Stupid.
Is Kerwise on the horse with me? I hope so.
Oh.
But for his safety.
There you go, fella. Now we can see things coming from farther away, because we are higher up.
Well, maybe you are, but I appreciate the I appreciate the lift.
Yes, and remember, if we get in trouble, we run.
Well, it depends. I mean, you know, maybe if it's just one thing, we could probably, you know, deal with it. But yeah, if we get into real trouble, then I would be inclined to agree.
If it's just one thing, it ain't gonna attack us. It's one thing you learn on the roads. If it's trying to kill you, it's probably got the odds in its favor.
Yeah, so far so good. The jungle seems, well, sometimes it can be rather nice actually. It does get dark and there's some strange noises you haven't heard before. And animals you haven't heard before, animals you've never seen before. Yeah.
Psst.
Kind of weird.
Keep your eye open for a little birdie, okay? We could get an extra one.
The people with you, they no, you talk to Luigi at the camp, yeah. The people that are with you, they seem sort of apathetic or maybe still sleepy, but they don't seem like the best people for the job. Now that you look at them, it's plain to see. They're starting to lag behind a bit.
I tell you what, Curly. You look back there, and if any of them go missing, we'll run. I'll look forwards, you look backwards, okay?
Okay.
So I'll sit him behind me, facing backwards, like a toddler on a tricycle. With consent.
No,
Yep.
I'm starting to hashtag me too.
And my crossbow will be like cocked over the side of the horse. Just so I kind of look more badass. Hoping that will scare off any potential aggressors.
Yep.
I'll be at the front of the path, just like with my arms kind of outstretched in front of me,
Yep.
trying to make it not too obvious that I can't see very well, but also trying to not run into things.
Anybody that's close to the other fellows that are with you, can you roll a perception test?
That would be you, Curly, I think. I'll be looking forwards.
Okay. Perception. Ta-da! Ooh,
Assuming they're behind
no.
us.
Let's see. Ooh, no.
Yeah, massive amounts of no.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the jungle.
They're fine. The jungle's really, really loud. Much louder than you had imagined. So you trot along in the jungle, and can you make another endurance test, because you've now been traveling for about an hour, and yeah, the atmosphere is getting to you. You're starting to sweat. You know, you've been stung like 1,000 times already.
What are we down to?
It's average. It was easy, now it's average.
Ooh.
God, am I gonna... Oh, I passed one. Fuck me.
Oh, wow. Very good, very good. Yeah. And by now, it's even more obvious that the people with you, they are suffering a little bit more than you from the circumstances. And they are indeed dragging their feet and lagging behind. It's going to take you a long time in this at this pace.
Hey, Gerg. Maybe like you could carry two of them or something to make him a bit quicker. I don't know.
Or actually, if he was to stand at the rear of the guard, then they probably would move faster. I think.
And that's true. What do you think, Gerg?
Gerg is deaf.
He probably doesn't hear you.
It's a helmet, not earmuffs. Mind you, it is a closed helmet, so
Oh, the jungle's
maybe.
loud too.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna. Yeah, this is gonna probably end badly. I'm gonna grab like a really, really small stone and basically sort of throw it at Gerg's helmet. Hit him in the back of the head, basically.
Knocks him out. Falls over. Hemorrhage. Ooh.
Just to get his attention, because I don't think walking up to him and tapping him on the shoulder is a really good idea.
That's how you take care of large creatures, isn't it? By throwing things at them.
I'll just,
yes.
assuming it hits me, I'll just take the helmet off and look around.
Hey, Gerg. Everyone back there's a little slow, so... Do you think maybe, like, you could carry what's on the ponies so they can ride the ponies? Or maybe you can just push the ponies? I don't know, some ogre stuff, maybe.
Or even just walking behind them, I think that would speed them up a little bit.
Yeah, tell them you're hungry. Rawr, Gurg.
Well, I am hungry, so I'll walk behind him.
And I'm just gonna go behind them, put my helmet on, mutter about how much the jungle sucks, and mutter about how hungry I'm getting. And hopefully that speeds them up.
Hey, Heinrich, you got any more?
No, man. Oh, I'm jonesing bad. These guys...
My skin's crawling.
You sure we can trust these guys?
I just need to get the job done.
Man, you sure it ain't got fixed? Maybe one of them got some. I think I saw one on the horse. He got some. You gotta have some. Gurk hears this probably. It's the dudes talking.
Boy, I sure am getting hungry.
Oh shit! They got an ogre.
That's my perception of what's going on, I guess. I did it as
Yeah.
challenging.
The little squirrely one is like scratching his neck, like he's got a big rash, and he's got little blisters on his face, and he looks twitchy.
Yeah, they're all kind of twitchy and well, skittish and scratching, and you don't know if it's from the mosquitoes or anything, but they're scratching more than you.
Hey, Cletus,
Yeah?
what's going on with them?
I mean, they look a little diseased, if you ask me.
Ooh.
Everything okay back there, gentlemen?
I say in a hushed whisper.
Yeah, we're fine.
Oh, good. Yep.
Anything we can do to speed you up? Going kind of slow.
Well, you wouldn't happen to have any of them,
You got a fidget stick? Yeah.
yeah, the good stuff, you know?
Fidget stick.
Oh, never mind then. Just crack on.
Well, I thought he was cool.
Yeah.
I will...
You got any money?
Does it look like I have any money?
I wouldn't be in the fucking jungle without money.
Yeah.
And the little squirrely one looks down at your purse too.
Could I roll an intuition to see how desperate these people are?
Yeah.
See if he's
Probably a
eyeing
good
up a
idea.
coin purse, then...
Yeah, they're junkies jonesing for their next fix, and they're probably destitute.
Gentlemen,
I mean, the one next to me smells like he pissed himself already.
I believe you are in luck.
I'm going to pull out one sash of what I believe to be somewhat like Viagra.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Hydra's assumption is.
I'll give you it now, but I'll need some coin when you get it.
Oh, is that the Cena dust?
Oh, I'm good for it.
Yeah, oh, it's not what really what I usually take, but it gets the edge off.
Yep.
I'll just throw them one of the bags.
You'll also notice that there's a fourth one in there too.
There's a fourth one somewhere. Okay.
Well, because you bought 3, right?
Oh, right, yeah, the sachets, yeah. Oh, sorry, I thought you meant people. Right, okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
So when you reached into your pocket, you're fishing around for it. You notice that there's 4, And the fourth one is kind of like, it kind of looks like what the old school chewing tobacco looks like, and it's just got a little note that says, a little pinch between the cheek and gums, and it says Pathfinder on it.
I hadn't really delved into too much detail on Cletus's view on narcotics before this campaign, so I'm having to do quite a lot of.
Well,
searching mid
Yeah,
it's a whole new continent, so you've got a whole new things to think about.
All you remember is you said that it'll help you in the jungle. That's all you got.
yeah,
Gentlemen,
I'll just chuck them one, and
maybe try to make it last. And,
Oh, the two of them closest to you split it up and snort it faster than they can. Faster than you've seen them move all day.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, let's get going. Let's get going. Wah, wah, wah.
Yep.
Mr. Curly. Woohoo! Mr. Curly. Just,
Does Curly walk around with a gun out, by the way, or is it just his token?
That's just his token.
Okay.
At the moment he does have a gun out.
Okay.
Because we're in the fucking jungle. But
hey, Mr. Curly, maybe you could keep an eye on them.
I have been since we've left.
Good, good. If they come too close, just point the big shooter at them, and they'll move away. Unless they're really desperate, then you'll have to shoot one. But
Oh, I'll be shooting them anyway.
okay, we'll talk about that, I guess.
There's nothing to talk about. I know,
You're gonna shoot the people with us.
only if they come for me.
Okay,
you.
well, yeah, okay.
Or-
Okay, well, that's good. Good thing that we had this talk.
I love the smell of black powder in the morning.
Yeah. Smells like, I don't know, victory.
Good.
Slightly concerned he has a psycho halfling with him. Shoot first, questions later. Yeah, I'll go back to seeing if the coast is clear up ahead and looking side to side.
I was going to ask you to make a perception check for anyone trying to look for trouble.
Challenge or?
Just, challenging.
Well, at the moment, I've got my eyes on the junkies, so this is on you, gents.
I'm going to use one of my 2 rerolls.
But you say that, and the little squirrely one that started the conversation actually walked up in front. Now he's kind of huffing in front of the horses.
What did you roll? That's bad. That's rather good, actually, and that is... Okay. Gentlemen, you progressed through the jungle, and so far it's been rather uneventful. And maybe the Kislevites were truth in their words, and it is indeed a an easy job. And I think another endurance roll is in order. You've been trotting in the jungle now for, well, a good part of the morning. It may be noonish about now. Mid-afternoon, maybe.
Are we on challenging now?
Yeah, it's +0. Yeah, good. Challenging. Yep.
Ah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... That's better.
Alright, I'll crack out the Pathfinder.
That was challenging.
Yeah, that was challenging.
On top of that, you're gonna need a average, or easy willpower test.
For the drugs or just for life?
You'll see.
Was that easy willpower? Sorry.
Yeah.
Dude.
Halfling has to roll 2.
What?
Well, you'll see.
Okay.
Easy willpower, apparently.
Yep.
Pass my endurance test with something. Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you filled that, and you filled that, and you passed with a reroll, and you... Okay. But you are on a horse, so that's... negates that, and you still pass. Okay, so... You could stop for the afternoon. Maybe you're feeling a little bit tired, but you could also go further. And I will defer to my esteemed colleague to describe what the willpower rolls were for.
So the smaller squirrely guy that went up in front of you, he seems to have a very alluring swagger to him all of a sudden as you're following behind. Like more than you'd think that you'd see for somebody of the same sex.
Very alluring swagger.
Well, he's just taken Viagra, so...
Yeah. You think he has a very attractive walk.
Have I taken the Viagra?
No, you have not.
No, you
Okay.
have not.
Right.
Whoa. Little guy, I need you to hit me. Give me a little slap right on the cheek.
Okay. Just... Bang.
Okay. Forgive me, Sigmar, for I have sinned.
Let's just say the next, if you guys keep going, you're basically just constantly catching yourself staring at his back end while he's walking in front of you.
Yep.
Yeah, Quinn's never taught us about people very much. I can see why. Very confusing.
I'm gonna... I don't like this.
Oh, you on the back of the horse, Cletus? Who's on the back of the horse?
Yeah, the
Curl-wise?
Yeah.
Curl-wise? You can do a perception.
Very good.
Oh, yeah. So the other guy, the one that was played by my colleague there, yeah, he's pitching tent behind you guys as he's walking.
I'm just gonna be like, hey, you!
Oh, no, you can't stop staring at it either.
Oh, for God's sake.
You're obsessed with it. Anyway, you are progressing through the jungle at a good pace now. I mean, two seem to be really propped up to go forth, and the third is well, ushered on by an ogre. So yeah, you're making good way. Please make another perception roll, please, for looking out into the jungle and seeing if anything comes your way. And this is it doesn't really matter if you pass or fail, I just want to see how well you do on average. 1 for Cletus. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. As this little caravan progresses in the jungle. I would like for one of you to click the Jungle Boogie button.
Hydra, we can blame you when this fucks up.
I don't want to have an orgy in the jungle.
Well, it is as it says. The road suddenly finds it's blocked by well, what is it blocked by?
A
Leave it up
tree.
to you. A tree. There's a big
A
old
tree has just fallen down.
tree. Yeah, across the road, and you have to go around it. But it is well, yeah, you have to trek through the jungle basically. So I don't know if the horses will make it easily, but one character makes an average outdoor survival test to find a good alternate route, or you can take your time and gain a fatigue condition.
Hey, Cletus, didn't you spend did you spend a lot of time in forests and
I, my friend, was a road warden, not a forest warden.
Yeah, but they spend time around the forest, surely?
I mean, I can look for a way around if you like, but this seems like a good sort of... Normally when you see a tree that's down in the road, you get ambushed, so I'm busy having a look around. Yeah, it's probably best we don't wait. Let's go around it. And let me get you lost. Yep.
Yep. Oh man, you've got a 60.
Yeah.
You are lost. So you think you spotted a good place to go. You stepped on something that you thought was solid ground, but turns out to be like thick mud. And you're pretty sure that something touched your leg and slithered away. But trudging on, everyone follows you, and everyone can take a fatigue condition as you move past this fallen tree and head out. Eventually, you find the road, path again, and keep calm and just get going. Please, another endurance test, and this one is going to be what is it? What's the next one? Difficult?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, I'll be failing this.
It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, so you've been a long ways on the way.
I will be failing. Yep, mega fail. Oh,
Yep.
mega fail.
Oof.
That's another endurance test for everyone. Fatigue for everyone. And by now,
I tell you, I sure am getting hungry out here in this heat. Oh, this helmet's a bit stifling. I'm gonna take it off. Boy, that gentleman in front of me, I sure am hungry.
he looks real appetizing to you, but also like a cute little bunny you would like to fondle and cuddle somehow. Really strange. You never have that with humans.
I feel like I should make a willpower test or something.
Yep. Easy.
Oh, sorry, I rolled
yeah,
average.
well, that's a problem. No problem. So, the easy's another plus 20, so you barely fail, or just fail. Now, well, what happens?
I'm gonna walk up to him, and I am going to put my hand on his shoulder, and just start speaking to him.
Now, this is a bit awkward for fellas such as myself. You are looking mighty good today. I just wanted you to know that, and I'm just gonna run my hand through your hair and stuff.
Oh, that's so nice. And he kind of pats your hand as you're doing it.
Yeah, you've got some nice hair there, boy.
Yeah, very strong hands.
Well, I am a big, strong ogre, you know.
The journey continues. One more perception check for everyone, please. That's good.
How I passed that, I'll never know.
That is not so good. And one for Gurg.
it is impossible for me to pass a perception check at this point.
Oh yeah, 1 to
Pass
5
on
is
a 1 to 5.
Mine should have been -1. I did it as difficult for some reason. Oh no, it's the fatigue. Never mind.
Yep. Okay.
There's like an auto pass thing.
Yep. Please, one of you roll me, click on the Jungle Boogie button one more time. Well, not in the night, but something spooks one of the horses. And, well, it bolts, and it just so happens to be the horse with, well, particularly valuable cargo.
That's right in front of me. So do I?
Yep.
Do I see that?
Oh, you definitely see that.
All right, I'm gonna take off my helmet and run after it at full speed.
Yep. We'll see. Test an initiative, please. See how well you do this.
Uh-oh.
I'm guessing your initiative's not very good.
Yeah,
It's 11.
see, yeah. How long you take to do that? So that means another fatigue condition for you, and another endurance roll for the others to see if they also get fatigued while they wait for you.
Well, at this point, yes. What kind? Average, challenging, difficult.
Average. I mean, challenge. Everything is challenging in this jungle.
I
failed again.
am going to offer the halfling some drugs. A little bit of the Pathfinder drug. Half a sachet. No, a third. I don't want to kill him.
Hey, little fella. So a very nice man gave me this and said it would help in the jungle. I noticed you look a bit rough.
Yeah, it's not the jungle sucks. But I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I just need to. We just need to get out of here.
Well, suit yourself.
I'm gonna just do a teeny weeny bit to make sure it's not something like pepper or flour or something. I don't want. I think he said you snort it. I can't remember.
No, this one's between the cheek and gums.
Between
like
the cheek and
tobacco.
gums. Okay, I'll just take a
Or
little.
like cocoa leaves in Chile kind of thing.
Okay,
for,
I'll
like,
take
elevations.
a pinch of it
Mate,
and
yeah.
put it between the teeth and gums.
Hard willpower.
Good.
With 3 fatigue condition.
A hard willpower.
And then roll a 1d6 as well.
So a -30 willpower, just to double check.
Yeah, all right.
Against -19.
Nothing that'll happen. You're fine.
Yep, and a 1d6.
Yep, 1d6. All right. You definitely feel invigorated. You so kind of on the meta side, you get a plus 20% on navigation and endurance and perception for the next 2 hours.
Okay.
That is definitely going to help you.
Hey, psst, hey, psst.
To the halfling.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah. And he's just like, no, he's not here. The lights are on, but no one's home at the moment.
So I'm gonna see if I can like just open his jaw a little bit and just try and put some in.
Ooh, sure. I don't know what you want to roll for that, or how you want to do that.
I don't know. I'm assuming he's just looking super dopey.
What do you think? Initiative or agility?
Strength.
Strength?
I'm thinking Dex.
Yeah, sure.
No, the dex.
It's intricate, but please tell me, Curly, what's your...
Well, basically, the point is Curly's knackered, and he's he's not here anymore.
Yeah.
But like he's going to, like, you know, child taking medicine. So he's gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna oppose you with something.
Okay.
But I'm already at 3 fatigue, so.
Yeah, so I'm going for the, like, Mummy's got some medicine, this will make you feel better. I want someone else on this horse with me that's, like, paying attention, so...
You are for sure wired. Like if you just took Adderall, that's kind of how you're feeling.
So
right now.
what am I rolling my dex roll at? I'm at -30 for fatigue, but am I just on challenging? He's smaller than me, if that helps.
Make it average.
I'm sorry, Curly.
That's all right. I'm gonna dodge you.
If you develop an addiction, then...
Nice. Yep.
I'm gonna dodge you then.
Yep.
A head dodge.
Yeah, 1. Oh no, fucking. No.
Oh, God.
Fall off the fucking horse.
Accidentally dodge into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That awkward moment when I accidentally deep throat you with my fingers. Awkward pause.
So go ahead and do the same thing. Willpower, hard, and then 1d6.
Right, so this is impossible. Yep, there it is. Right.
Why is that a -26 target?
Fatigue.
You made it hard, and I'm fatigued.
Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha,
so it's like
gotcha.
-60 to the roll.
Gotcha. Go for it. Yeah, and then the 1d6. Oh yeah, dude, you are in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Same thing. You get the +20 to perception, navigation, and endurance.
Yeah. Roll me a perception, by the way, with that +20.
+20, but also factoring in the fatigue, I assume.
Well,
Or-
you can ignore the fatigue for now, for that.
There is a flat average perception for myself.
Yeah. Just up ahead, you spot the camp. Between the trees.
Hey.
So... Oh, I forgot to put you
I would
there.
also say that with those perceptions, because they're high enough, that the two gentlemen that you have been enamored with start to seem pretty creepy and disgusting, actually, and you're repulsed and creeped out by them.
Okay, that's better.
Hey, 2 horses. It's not... there you go.
2 Tonys. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, gentlemen, that was relatively easy. Ish.
I don't know what in the hell you're talking about with easy. Oh. That jungle is hell. I never want to go in there again. Man, if I don't get some rocks soon, some food. Oh man, these horses looking mighty tasty. Am I allowed to eat one of them?
It's okay, Gurg. It's okay, Gurg, because I stopped off at the halfling shop again, and I brought you this, and I give him the sack of pies.
Why didn't you say so before?
Because I wanted it to be a surprise.
Curwise, suddenly in your mind something clicks, and you see everything very clearly now. For some reason, it all makes sense. Everything.
Was that
Everything is
was that a key? Was that a cue for no more drugs?
well, that's up to you.
Okay. I just wanted to be a surprise. So surprise.
Well, you better.
That's all.
Oh,
That's all. I.
sure is
That's all I brought. So you know, be sparing with it.
Okay, I'll be sparing with it.
and then I'll take it and eat all of them.
Good, good. In the meanwhile, you've arrived at the camp. It is a palisaded enclosure with some tents and crude shacks. I mean, what you're seeing here is only part of it. There's about maybe 20 people there. Most of them are armed and standing guard and such. The others are like carriers and whatchamacallit. How do you call this? People that carry stuff. I forgot it. They forget our name.
Laborers.
No, jungle trekkers, whatever. Well, laborers will do.
Sherpas.
Yeah. Oh man. And there are indeed also they rather stand out, so it's easy to notice them. A couple of wolf slayers. And a rather fancy dressed, out of place seeming sort of person. Yeah, with a book in his hand and taking notes at the sort of the center of the camp. And you are greeted by a rough-looking fellow.
Boy, you sure took your time with those. Yeah, we spoke to them yesterday.
And he starts loading off the goods.
Yeah, was it all right? Nothing happened?
Well, we only left this morning.
Well, you left this morning. We should have left yesterday.
Well, we were told that it was today.
Ah, them fucking Kislevites. Always torturing you. Ah. Right. Get a load off. Let's get this stuff down.
He gets a couple of dudes to help.
And
the
I'm looking for Luigi. Sir, if you know where he is.
Louis. Ah, he's over there.
the floppy-looking fella.
Poppy looking fella, thank you very much.
If you dismount your horse, you won't drag the horse everywhere you do goes.
It's being suffocated by Tony.
Get off me, Tony.
Hang on, I just need to remove mount.
Being
Dismount.
suffocated by Tony.
There we go. I'll be back.
I assume the horses are like taken somewhere. I'll give someone a penny.
There's sort of a corral.
Yeah, I would give the dude a couple pennies.
Ooh, thank you, sir.
Don't worry, just take good care of him, thank you.
Take good care of him, sure.
The carry dudes that were with you, they just crashed around the campfire. They're just out cold, basically.
Alright, Mr. Curly Whirly. Let's go speak to Louie about a little birdie.
Okay. What? Maybe should Gurk come, or what does he want to do?
You got some more pies?
No, I gave you all of your pies, Gurk.
You do have more, though.
Not, well, it's maybe, but I was saving them for a little bit later.
I'm too tired to argue with you right now.
Oh, shit.
I'm hungry enough to eat you, though, so...
Oh, whoa. Okay.
I'll log it back in.
Oh shit.
I assume that was a setting change.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm doing it next time.
No sweat, no sweat. It's fine.
Just refresh it.
I'm back
again. Yep.
I'm back in.
I'm back in.
I'm gonna go speak to a man about some birds. They're not for eating, though. They're very valuable, so I hear. So, I'll be right back. I feel like shit.
Gurg's going with you.
Okay.
I assume it's Mr. Man over here that he was referring to?
Oh, the dude in the tent. With,
Oh, dude in the
that's
tent.
This guy, dude with the book.
Excuse me, you Mr. Louis.
Ah, bonjour, monsieur.
man. Oh no.
We,
you had a good trip?
no, it was hot and sweaty.
That is the jungle. You will get used to it. I personally quite like it by now, but I've been here a long time, so.
Well, that's lovely. We spoke to your brother or cousin, the guy that sells the wine. He said to speak to you about bringing some birds back that could be sold for some money.
My brother. That is a funny one. Yeah, sure, but I know what you mean. The birds, eh? Sure. Sure. Come over here. And takes you to the side. Outside, well, doesn't really matter. And there's some cages with very colorful birds. I mean, they're like large parakeets, something like that, but maybe with a little bit more of a sharp beak. Something, you know, not really parakeets, but more. If parakeets were carnivorous, maybe that's the way to put it. All kinds of colors, green and blues and reds and yellows, and yeah, there's about 4 little cages with them in it.
How much for us to take him back?
Well, if you can deliver these goods and none of the birds die. Let's see, we've got 4 cages with so that's 15 birds, and I think my brother, as you put it, he will gladly give you 10 silver birds.
Oh.
I have cash symbols for eyes.
Yeah.
Let's see. How many per bird you said?
That is 10 silver per bird, and there are 15 birds. So that is 150 silver. So that is about 60 gold. 70 gold, 75.
Curly, is that a lot of gold?
7.5. What? Well, I'm
Yeah,
lost.
I was about to say it's 7.5 gold, man.
Do
Yeah,
we
that's
have to buy the
stupid.
birds off of you, or what's the deal here? Are we paid to escort the birds? What's the deal?
No, you are to make sure that the birds they go well, how you say, unnoticed to my brother.
Oh, I see.
Taps my nose.
And then, if of course you get noticed, we do not know you. I mean, it's just, you know, I'm just here running this camp, and I do not know anything about birds. Nor does my brother.
Okay.
I'm gonna look down at the birds.
Are you noisy? Are you gonna squawk?
But look at you. They seem quiet. Look, if you just put like a cloth over it, they think it is night, and they will sleep.
I see. Gentlemen, how do you feel about delivering some buddies to make some money?
I mean, I'm okay with that, but I think we need to maybe think of a better solution than just a cloth over a cage, because I'm assuming that, judging by his demeanor, that that these birds are not welcome in the city, and that would really piss someone off if we got if we were bringing them into the city. So we need to think of something a little bit more than just a cloth over a cage.
Maybe...
We could cook them first.
I think he wants the birds delivered alive.
Yes. Do you have a cart, sir, or some sort of contraption to transport
we
these?
have the horses that you brought with you, and we have our own horses, but...
Well, if I put some rope around cage 1 and cage 2, and then put double knotted it, and we could you could use it as like a pack and have one cage on either side of the horse. So that's not so bad.
We have some broken wheelbarrows and some other stuff over there. Maybe if you want to try and rig something up, sure, be my guest.
And how'd you get them through the gate normally?
I do not. That is why I ask other people to take them.
Here's my thought, Cletus. How if we could find some if we can get them to a position outside of the city and hold on to them around there, and find some a big crate or something, or a big couple or a few crates, we can overpack the cages with crates, and then just bring them in as crates.
Gerg's got some thoughts on this matter.
Okay, Gerg, what's the big idea?
Well, Gerg was thinking. And, well, the guards are ogres, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And Gerg's an ogre, right?
Yep.
So that means Gerg can just tell them we're coming in, right?
Probably.
I think your large friend is onto something there.
Well, he would have to take a job as a guard, and be posted at a certain gate for that kind of thing to work. I don't think that the ogres are just going to move aside because you're an ogre.
Well, they might. I mean, they are ogres, you know.
I mean, they may not inspect. If it's ogre business, they may not inspect what's in the box or the cages. I suppose if we put cloth over it, but.
Well, I mean, my friend Curly, I think we should let the smart people think about this for a minute. And well, after all, look at me, right? So, I did ask Ed beforehand if we could go. So, when we get back, I can just tell him Ed said it was okay. I think that plan is very smart.
That's very true. Ed didn't say anything about not bringing back any birds.
I mean, okay. I still think maybe overpacking them in boxes would be for, like, ask no questions, tell no lies.
Indeed. Indeed. It's a good idea. I like your way of thinking.
But I mean, that's a good. It's a good backup plan as such. Should they want to look in the boxes?
Yeah.
All right, well, if they're going to eat you, I can't do anything about it. Gerg's put his word in. That's all I have to say on the matter.
Gentlemen,
Well, I mean,
I think we should go have a drink somewhere and discuss the art of smuggling.
I need to sleep.
Yes, that's true. Mr. Bretonia, we will speak to you tomorrow. For we
Yes,
are
sure.
to sleep. Again.
It's like noon.
Half of this campaign's just gonna be sleeping, just to get rid of the fatigue constantly.
We could leave at
We can
nightfall.
sleep.
That would be a great idea for smugglers.
Yeah, we could go back at nighttime. That'd be safer. No one would see us.
Well, neither would we be able to see anything in the jungle.
That's true. But we could
I'm not sure
follow
that
the
the-
road.
But wasn't it blocked?
Yes.
I have a lantern.
Not so safe. Everyone can see us. Okay, we'll maybe we'll do some minor jobs while we're here, and then consider leaving tomorrow.
I think we need to. It was quite a arduous journey. I think we need to rest up and for the return journey. But as you say, we could look at some other things that are around here.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
That's-
Cletus,
Yeah.
what type of jobs did you say?
You know, just small jobs we could do. Minor jobs, like, I don't know, looking after boxes.
Well, I'm a miner, so I like the idea of minor jobs.
Louis, do you have anything the ogre could do?
Bien sûr, just guard the perimeter. I mean, yes, help with stowing the supplies. Yeah, lots of things.
Okay. I'll leave that up to you. I think I'm gonna have a drink and food and eat.
And you, Monsieur Avling, did you want to tinker with the cards?
I mean, do you need anything that needs that needs tinkering or fixing? I can try.
Sure, there's lots of things. I mean, our gate is a bit rickety, and well, our palisade can need repairing, and yeah, there's lots of things.
Okay, I'm happy to lend a hand where I can. I mean, I'm pretty tired, but I like to think I can make something work. Let's have a look at that gate of yours.
Okay, make a roll.
Oh, what, trade engineer?
Yep.
Ding. Oh, what the hell? No, not my first fucking engineer roll. That can fuck right off. Okay.
Corruption.
Yeah, I'm doing it. No, this is fucking no.
Yep.
No. For fuck's sake, really? This fucking game, man. I almost want to fucking burn a resilience just to make it good.
So, if he's doing something like working on the gate, is that something that I can help him with my ogre engineering clubs?
Sure. If you roll.
Average?
We'll take the best roll you made, so that's 76. Sorry, what was your finger? Let's see, skills.
So I've got a 34 with trade engineer.
Yeah. And since you're, well, make it. It's a gate. It's big. Maybe it's more your size, your kind of thing. So make it a +20. No, you make it worse.
Well, you see, Curly, you just gotta hit it real hard with the big one.
Not that crack.
Yeah. Well, it seems we have a perfect job for you now, Monsieur Ogre. You can stand guard here tonight. Because the gate is broken.
Well, I guess that would only be fair. Somebody's gonna need to bring me some food.
We can provide for that. Well, we do have 3 other large eaters around. He nods at the slayers. So you will have to share with them. I'm afraid it's not quite the rations you are used to.
Well, that plus the pies I had should about tie me over, so I'll stand guard here.
Very well.
Well, I'll sit guard.
Fine by me.
Really sorry about your gate, Louis.
It is fine. We will fix it in the morning.
I will be just asking around to see if I can find anyone that is already a smuggler from Louis, but basically just to tell me whatever he can. So, is there someone here that can tell me how they currently smuggle, or am I just gonna have to wing it? And does he?
Most people here haven't been in the city for about 6 months or so. They
I see.
basically just well, that's what they tell you. So do you talk to the Slayers as well?
I guess I might be tempted to ask one if they want to help escort us back to town. Because we're headed that way, maybe we can muscle up together. Take on any bad things.
Excuse me, Mr. Slayers. Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, laddie?
I'm pretty good. Little tired. Jungle's kind of sweaty. Are you perchance heading back to town anytime soon?
Our doom is in the jungle.
I see. How do you feel about escorting weary travelers and fragile halflings?
Points at a little halfling.
He's so innocent.
They look at each other, shrug their shoulders, and you're gonna. Just so happens we're out of good old Bugman's, so you pay our next pint. Sure.
Where's the Bugman's? Is there like a bar or a tavern nearby?
No, Bugman's is in New Locini. So we'll come with you, and if you survive, you can buy us a drink. But it will cost you.
How much is a Bugman's exactly? That's the good stuff, right?
Yeah, they wink.
Like, I'll get back to you.
Oh, Iongi, that's the best.
Yeah.
It gets more expensive the further you are from a Karak hold.
Oh boy. I feel I cannot promise that, as I am but a humble poor man currently, so I will have to get back to you on this, gentlemen, but I appreciate your offer of generosity.
They continue drinking.
Yeah, I'll go and explain the situation to the other two, that we may be travelling back alone.
Yep.
Because I'm
as
cheap.
As long as we can leave these junkies here, that's fine.
Yeah, true. I'm thinking maybe we ditch the junkies.
A Bugman over here would probably cost you like 10 silver a pint or something.
Well,
That's one bird.
well, Cletus, I've seen them dwarf fellows before, but I ain't never seen any that look like that. Have you?
No. Which I think is why they're expensive.
What about you, Curly? You ever seen any dwarf fellers look like that?
I mean, I went on a couple of trips to a couple of Karaks before, with some of my dwarven engineer friends back in the day, and yeah, they do. I've seen people like that. I believe that they're slayers, and they're basically looking to find their doom. So they go off and fight really big, scary things, and they have really weird haircuts.
They like to fight big, scary things, you say?
Yeah. I mean, I believe there's such thing as a giant slayer, a troll slayer, a dragon slayer. And I've heard the word demon slayer batted about, but I've never ever seen one of those.
Gurg is going to suddenly lean close to Curly's face.
That scary enough for you?
What? Just totally, utterly confused by what just happened.
Well, I'm big and scary, right? Maybe
Yeah,
they can fight me, and if I beat them, then they'll come along.
I don't think I don't think that's such a good idea.
Yeah, we could make a bet. One of them has to,
bet.
like, wrestle you or something, and then, you know, if you win, then they do it for free. Oh, wait. If you win, yeah, they do it for free. If they win, we buy them 2 pints.
I mean, we could get them some pies.
A pint and pies.
We could maybe offer that. I seem to be gaining. Like the person who serves the pies seems to like me.
Yeah. Pies.
I think maybe a bit of that, but maybe you know, I wouldn't fight them like with weapons because they're quite, you know, talented with axes.
No, we'll do wrestling. No one needs to die. Just
We'll wrestle them. I've heard stories about ogres that eat them dwarves, and they got something that makes them never forget about it. It's no good, so I don't want to fight none of them either with any weapons.
These dwarves look really tough, by the way.
I mean, the one on the right has got muscles on muscles, man.
Yeah.
From the picture.
That's pretty much how they look.
Yeah.
Just a quick question for my esteemed colleague.
Yeah.
What's the situation on the Pathfinder?
I mean, Halfling rolled 6, so he's got 6 hours on it. Hydra's got about another hour, so he's got about 5. Hydra's got about an hour.
Yeah, I'm thinking that hour has passed by now. So what
Okay.
were the after effects?
So when the effects wear off, you kind of have this moment where you don't remember anything kind of between when you took it and how you got there. So you don't remember how you got to where you're at now. And then instead of the plus 20s, you have minus 20 perception, navigation, and endurance for the next until you have a long rest.
Okay.
gentlemen. Mr. Halfling, where am I?
We're in the jungle camp that we set out to come deliver. We just delivered all the stuff.
Oh, that's good.
You're right here next to me.
Yes, I am.
I'm just looking at all my surroundings.
Oh, my head. Okay, wait a second.
I'll go find somewhere to sit down, and to save going through all of the details, I will ask them to run me through what happened, where are we, what's going on, and I'll assume they'll remind me that we're smuggling some birds and that I have some new knowledge as to...
smuggling. That sounds good.
Yeah, lucky that it didn't happen while you were in the jungle.
Yeah.
I think this is actually a good point to wrap it up for today. I just want
to do one more thing.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Kislevite goes over to the doors and goes, "Hey guys, I was just wondering if you could tell me what's the biggest thing you guys have killed."
We ask the dwarves. Okay.
Yeah, the 3 dwarves, or each of them, to say which was the biggest thing they've killed.
They look at the ogre.
About 5 times as big as he.
Wow, what was that?
Something with a lot of teeth.
Can you tell me all about it? And I just sit next to whoever was the one talking back.
Oh, sure. You see them tattoos I got? Each of them's a story. Now you sit there and I'll tell you all about them.
And that's where I sort of finish. I just listen to I just want to listen to the dwarf tales.
Yeah, and halfway through the stories you crash and you don't remember any of them anymore.
Where am I? You're listening to this story. Okay.
And then third hand, you'll have to hear about the smuggling from me, from what you told me. So tomorrow morning, we're smuggling some, like, I don't know, 500 crates of technicolored whatevers. Yeah, I don't know.
Yep. Well, tomorrow morning, actually, before we say goodbye to everyone, there's one more thing we need to do, because you are all sleeping, I'm assuming, somewhere at this point.
Yeah.
And I need one more jungle boogie for what happens in the night.
I think I'm standing guard at the gate, right? So
Oh.
We'll see what kills you. Yeah, go ahead and click.
Oh,
another. Seems fair. I mean, the gate is broken.
I'm feeling trolls, troll vibes.
There's
Guys.
a whole bunch of horrible shit in this, and you've clicked like the two best things. It's
I'm
good.
not convinced this jungle's dangerous.
You don't remember half the jungle.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I don't remember my gay temptations, so all's good.
Yeah, well,
Oh, no, you remember that because that was before you took the.
Yeah, it's
Pathfinder.
lies and slander.
well, I will chase after the mount and gain the fatigue. So
well, we'll see. We'll see what that does in the.
Oh,
in the
okay,
next.
gotcha.
We'll begin with that.
sounds good.
Wunderbar.
Okay,
Wunderbar,
well-
wunderbar.
Yeah, thank you for playing. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, thank you for
Yeah,
GMing. Thank you, viewers, for stopping by. Watch all the sessions and leave a comment. Do some stuff. We will be doing lots of mini campaigns, so maybe if you have an idea of something you'd like to see, put it in the comments, and maybe one of those ideas will come into fruition at some point. Who knows? Maybe. It's possible. I will speak to you in the future. Also, like and subscribe.
Sell out.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See ya.